but they were the publisher for Trepang 2. And something reminded me of that game earlier, and man, that game was so freaking good. I love that game. That was a game that like didn't like, you know, when you're streaming, you pay attention to what kinds of games do well, what kinds of games bring in viewers, what kinds of games don't, what kinds of games are like harder to relate to a streaming audience versus games that are like extremely, you know, like super narrative games where you're just reading text the whole time. Like it's kind of hard to make that interesting sometimes. Trepang 2 was at times, you know, not the best stream game necessarily, but man, it was so fun. I hardly minded. That game was so good. Welcome back, of course, to Atlas Fallen, and we still have our super cool guy. I'm still so over the moon with how cool our guy looks. Like, look at what a cool shot this is, man. Isn't that dope? You know, we got the sun in the background. We got this dragon flying overhead. Look at our guy. Is he? Oh, he's eating sand. Never mind. He says, "Man, sand is great. I love it. It's delicious." Now there is a photo mode. So like if we wanted to, there we go. If we wanted to, we could like take a real photo of our guy with his punchies out. I don't know. I didn't even try to like punch, but we could do something like that if we really wanted to. But that's pretty neat. Aliens actually, that's a game I'm looking forward to getting back to. One reason being that I have been very pleased with how well that game streams. And I wasn't sure that it would. Part of it is that the game is very long. So it's a big commitment, obviously, but I was really pleased with the fact that it's kind of hard to like directly involve the chat, obviously, but I think it works well as a stream game because it's extremely tactical, so I have to be very careful. And the tension, I think, helps like keep people engaged. It's like whenever I watch people play RimWorld, there's a lot of tension when you watch someone play RimWorld because there's shit that can go wrong so easily. The problem with RimWorld is that a lot of people play it, so it's harder to kind of make your splash, but not as many people are streaming Aliens Dark Descent or XCOM 2, like those kinds of games. So those games, I think, do stream fairly well. In fact, what I might even do is at some point we were talking about bingo a couple days ago. That's a game where I might look into adding a bingo board that we utilize for those streams when we get back to it, because we'll probably get back to it when I get back from my vacation late next week. We'll be getting back on Thursday. This is an interesting structure. This like carapace. It's like a skeletal structure above us. That's kind of cool. This is the opposite. Yes, it is. Yeah, not a lot of exactly, not a lot of stakes. Exactly, not a lot of stakes for it. And yeah, that is one other thing too. Not a ton of enemy diversity. I appreciate that we get like remixes on the enemies. This is really cool. I do like this. I appreciate the remixes on the enemies that we do see, but you're right. It'd be nice if we saw a little bit more. The bosses are kind of unique, like the honest to goodness boss monsters. But those are fairly infrequent. I have noticed that we see them after you fight them as a boss, you start seeing them as like regular enemies. So I can appreciate that aspect.
We're going to be late for the essence blessing.
Now this guy looks familiar. He looks like how we were dressed previously. Looks like they're trying to... Are we trying to Trojan horse this place? Look at all this stuff set up. An anvil's nearby. Would be awfully convenient. Right here, yes. Oh wait, no, that's not an anvil. That is a lore drop.
Seems so cruel sometimes. Being robbed of even a knife.
So they're dressed like I am, or I'm dressed like they are, rather.
Teacher told me, but I stole it. But then he also said there was a reward for people who worked hard.
Side quest here.
Named proud. I've not seen it. We're told we work for Thelos. But who is Thelos? What God would subject their children to this life? Maybe they're too powerful. So big that they can't see us anymore. Us people. Yeah, they see countries and kings, not diggers and haulers. Unless they're good. So I work. And hold to the hope teacher wasn't talking out of his arse.
Very good. He could have just said ass. I wouldn't have been offended. He could have just said it.
City gates are locked.
recycling the boss monsters. Yeah, that's I'm kind of split on when games do that. Dark Souls is good about that too. Well, is good or bad about it, because I think it's cool how they do it, because it's like a power scaling thing in Dark Souls. In this game, I guess it's kind of a power scaling thing to a degree at least.
What's on offer?
But you're right though, August. The fights usually aren't too high stakes, especially because you can usually reload the checkpoint right at the start of the fight. So it's usually not too bad, or not so bad. It's usually not a very high tension game, and that's okay. The game doesn't have to be high tension to me. The power trip feel of the game is kind of fun. It's actually very fun, but I do recognize that for viewers it might not always be as exciting. Also, Falmer, yes, I did finish the Oblivion playthrough. We finished it about 6 months or so ago, and it was a good one. We were talking about just the other day because there was a lot of crashes. The game had a lot of glitches, that kind of thing, but it was still enjoyable, and it was a game I was glad to play, especially given how much Morrowind I played over the years. It's like it's only a matter of time before I get my ass around to playing Oblivion. Significantly slow the attacking foe for 1 second. I will grab that one.
You have a keen eye,
that would be very good.
friend.
Explosion to spring all projectiles. I don't know. That's just okay. I mean, I guess if you have a projectile heavy enemy, that could be kind of cool. It's nearby bad guys and heals you. That went just okay. Dealing damage in area of impact. I think I will grab this one as well.
You have a keen eye, my friend.
How about these things? I can afford 2 other thingamajigs. Get a little bit of health. When you receive damage as... Oh, for over 3 seconds. That's kind of cool. I think I'll hold off on those. I will take the treasure map piece at least, and then I'm gonna sell some stuff. Oh, we could get even like more deep red, like a deeper red color. Yes, I will absolutely spend money to make my guy look even more menacing. Absolutely, no hesitation. I could also make my guy look like a... What is that? It kind of looks like the face of Bale? Yeah, in Diablo 2. What's up, Cheat Halo? More fun to play. It probably is. It probably is. Yeah. I mean, if I were not playing this game and I didn't know, like, if we were to go 6 months in the future, for instance, you know, the game is not a brand new game, then yeah, I would say interest in this game probably would drop off significantly. Would I watch it? Since I am playing it right now, I probably would watch a playthrough. But if I wasn't playing it, or if I wasn't interested in it, I probably wouldn't bother. Although I guess it would depend on the streamer. I mean, I've definitely watched people play like Assassin's Creed games, and I've never touched an Assassin's Creed game. But it would be people like George or Grolvana or Fuya, like other streamers that I follow. Especially if they're known for playing things that I am less interested in. Like I like the streamer, but I don't always like the games they're playing. Like GV's been playing a lot of League of Legends. I couldn't care less about League of Legends, so I'd still pop in from time to time.
We have a deal.
But I will jump on a different game he's streaming if it's something other than League of Legends. Like it's like a breath of fresh air. I mentioned Fuya. Actually, same thing there. She streams a lot of League of Legends, so in the very rare chance she streams something like this, or sometimes Rainbow Six Siege, so it's like, yes, finally. So yeah, it probably depends on the situation, I suppose. I think we're good. We got a few new toys to play with. As you can imagine, a big reason I'm streaming it, in addition to being very fun, is that there's definitely interest in the game, because it's still less than a week old. There's still folks who are curious about is the game, you know, worth their while, so they're looking for streamers to play it. And there's of course the big shot streamers that pull in hundreds or maybe even thousands of viewers, and there's the little guy like myself. Like, you know, sometimes they like the big shots, sometimes they want the little shots. So I try to fulfill that desire for the little fellas. If you want a little fella, I can be your little fella. For a price. The price is free, of course.
Not even the essence deliveries are let in.
So another side quest.
And the fires of the estate don't seem to be lit yet.
Maybe we should have gone to the sundial.
All right, the sundial. We haven't even gotten to that one yet.
Certainly not. That place is even more dangerous than here.
Oh, and also the other big reason why I'm streaming this is because there are some really cool giveaways that I'm trying to unlock through the dare drop stuff. So like the idea of getting some like really cool giveaways, like that's the whole reason we do the dare drop thing in general. It's because there's some really fun ways to like engage with people. Talk about a cool way to engage with viewers and engage with the community is like trying to work together to unlock unlock achievements, that kind of thing, to then dispense the stuff to the peeps. That's always really fun.
Let us mark some of them on our
So we know of a couple things. There's of course I just saw him. There he is. I think we might have already fought that one in particular. Because it's a scorpion guy from before. Grab a couple things. Also a platforming challenge. No shortage of those. One of their artifacts, of which there's several. Oh, where's this gonna lead us to? Going up this way. I think I said there's like 7 of these in this particular region. What's up, Irossi? I'll be watching it. Oh, you're very sweet, buddy. You're very sweet, Irossi. I know we talked about that before. It's like Irossi shows up so dang often, man. Despite the fact that I stream in what is, I'm sure, a very inconvenient time for you. I know the time zone shenanigans probably are at time. Oh, I'm going backwards. Whoops. I'm sure the time zone shenanigans at times are inconvenient, to say the least. It is always appreciated. Never expected, but always appreciated. Almost wonder if I should hang back, but maybe I can still reach it. Actually, what I was probably supposed to do... Yeah, I'm already running out of time. What I was probably supposed to do is not even follow this stone path, but kind of follow this bottom area, because then I can sand surf, which is a lot faster.
Reactivate the mechanism.
Full-time Fortnite streamer. Oh, man. Irossi, you freaking... Yeah, you spoiled the surprise, man. Actually, that'd be a good... I don't know. I don't want to, like, make it sound like I'm dogging on people for streaming Fortnite. People should play whatever they want, obviously, but... That, you know, talk about a market that's hard to break through. You know, talk about a hard stream category that's hard to make your presence known for, just because so many people play it. I know it hasn't. I'm sure it's not anywhere close to the heights of 2018, 2017, 2018 Fortnite, when it was like really popping off. You know, back when like the whole ninja streaming with Drake thing was such a big and like cool thing. That was like really neat, and that was like really exciting, and it was like huge for Fortnite. It was huge for Twitch, for that matter. So like that was like really cool. I recognize that, yeah, it's not quite to that. Oh, that's not good. I'm right here. I just need to be able to make this jump. I recognize that, yeah, it's not quite like that anymore, but still, it's still a pretty hopping one for sure. People should play what I want, says Ogasso. Specifically. This might be a little bit tight. That's what she said. We made it. Is this the end of the line here? No, it is this one. Ooh, that feels really far away. Of course, everything, you know, with large open areas like this, the sense of distance is always a little bit tricky to muster. A little bit tricky to mustard. And this thing is taking us back. Takes me back. And I think we've already been up there. I think there's a convenient, yeah, path kind of on the side here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that is the opposite of what I wanted to see. And I hope I haven't hecked myself up. Maybe, oh, we were supposed to go over here. There we go. Can I get it just in time? Yes, we do. It's real tight, and we got it. So our reward, there's 12 of those totems. My God. And an entire sequence of those is what counts as a totem, not an individual. Not like each individual spire, but reaching the end of one of these. Night Owl, yeah. The Euro streamer hours, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's the big one for a lot of the daytime streamers that I follow, where they're trying to get like, yeah, more of the European time zones. There's apparently a treasure thing around here somewhere. Allegedly. I guess we could look at the map, maybe? The map might actually give us a little picture. Oh, there's a thing down there. Maybe it's talking about that thing way down there. Yeah, I remember I was watching, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Devin Nash who was talking about this, where it's hard to, like, know ultimately what is like the best time to stream, because it depends. It depends on a lot of factors, and like you don't want to try to moneyball it too hard. You don't want to like rewrite your entire schedule just to accommodate like the most efficient time to stream necessarily. But he pointed out that probably by his estimate, the best time to stream is to start your stream at like 8 a.m. Say Eastern or Central, like basically early in the morning in United States time zones, early in the morning, because that way you're catching the people who are getting up early for work in the United States, so you're catching the morning crowd. It's probably not as much of that in the evening, but there is it's argued that there's an untapped market there, or not a very well-tapped market there, because a lot of the streamers I follow, of course, are the evening streamers, so like a lot of the US audience doesn't have as many people that they have to watch in the morning. So that's kind of cool. But then also the big one is catching the European streamers, or European audience, that is.
But it needs to be clear of raids.
Yeah, I can parry that attack. Which is weird. It's weird, the idea of being able to parry a ranged attack. I guess the idea is we're bouncing it back towards them. There we go. So it really is color-coded. It's a matter of, like, knowing what attacks are red, which ones are blue. That's pretty much what it comes down to. It's all color coordination here. Did stun him, which is very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and break your armor, if you're okay with that. If you're not okay with that, I got bad news. Oh, right. He just broke his armor, so he has only his face left. Now, that thing he does where he dives back in the sand, I don't think that counts as an attack. It's more of a environmental, ouch, maneuver. It does knock us back, and I don't know if it kills us. Or hurts us, that is. Or kills us. Also, surprised that I could talk with that tree. Had a nice conversation with the tree. Fractured field. Slam attack. See, I don't really do the slam attacks very often. I also don't do the fully charged attacks very often either. Like these things. They take a long time to charge up, and they do great damage, but I don't know. Not sure it's worth.
Do you feel it?
Another anvil, you say? Oh, that's not what this is. What in the world? The satellite dish.
All right. This should help them find the spot.
Oh, well, we found the spiky boy. Okay, here's the anvil nearby. I'll grab that. I can definitely identify with Irasi saying that he's a night owl, because yeah, as evident by the fact that I'm starting my stream at practically 9:30 Central Time. Like I'm right there with you.
Not anymore.
The mining of the
It's so weird though, you know, you're like when you're a night owl, but then you also have to get up early for work. It is a constant struggle. It is a constant struggle, and I mean, struggle is kind of not exactly a fair descriptor for it, because I really don't mind it. I really do enjoy streaming. Not like, you know, poor me, I'm struggling here. I'm upgrading these not because I care about the armor upgrades, it's because I want the perk points. I want to get nice and perky. I want to have perky naturals. Actually, we're almost able to get the final one there as well. Yeah, I'm looking for the perks so that I can, because I realize I can start stacking some of these things. So, in fact, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reset all my perks. Because I want to start stacking, because some of these have multiple ticks like that. You can invest multiple points into a single perk. Let's go for 24 hours. Man, you know I would if I could. Or you know if there was like a way to make it to be feasible to just, you know, not worry about the whole, you know, working in the morning thing. But you know, paying our mortgage is pretty important. It's something I definitely enjoy. I enjoy doing. No, actually, this is actually a pretty useful perk. It makes me wonder if I should max that one out, because I don't find a ton of plants necessarily, but the fact that it restores energy is pretty helpful. So we'll do a couple points in that one. Essence dust obtained from defeating foes. That's good. I might also spend multiple points there. This one is nice, but I don't know if it's really all that helpful. Rare plant spawning. Same thing there. That one's nice, but I don't know if it's that helpful. Gain a lot of momentum at the start of combat. That's really helpful too. Receive back one of the materials when fusing or upgrading, which is alright. Nearby chests are cool, but you only get the one though, is the thing. You only spend the 1 point. Hey, what's up, Only Beat Chance? I am enjoying it. We were talking about it a little bit earlier because it's a game that's very fun to play. It might not always be like the most interesting from a viewing standpoint, just because the game does a good job. I would say of like making the combat be engaging when you're playing it, and it feels fun. But it's not a ton of there's not like a lot of high tension situations, because if you die from a boss battle, then you can usually just respawn at the start of the fight, or at least pretty close to it. So it's like a pretty chill game for the most part. I like it a lot, but I recognize that that there's aspects of it that might not be everyone's cup of tea. Like we were noting how there's not like a huge amount of enemy diversity, and some of the boss battles and fights just kind of come up seemingly randomly. So it's not always the most cohesive experience. But honestly, even if it's a one-trick pony, the trick it does is pretty cool because the combat is very enjoyable. So for me, it is worth it. For me, it's very much worth it. We definitely want that additional charge. I'm looking at this perk table, trying to just determine how I want to spend my points. I definitely want to get to that one, so I think I might kind of go this route, because cooldowns of the active stones. The thing is, I don't really utilize that one as often enough. Maybe I'll go this way because I definitely want this guy. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I guess I could do this route. Doesn't really matter which one I take. When you successfully defeat an encounter. That would, I think, include like the small batches of enemies. So I think I'll go that route. That way I can hit this one. And then this one. Then any extras I wish to spend, I can spend as I see fit. So yeah, we'll spend one here. Spend one here. Then I've got one left. I can't double up on that one. And I don't really think it's worth doubling up on that one. I think we have enough like crafting materials. We're probably okay for that one. But no, I do like the game. I do like the game quite a lot, and it's just it feels very fun to play. There's so many moments where you feel really cool, like you feel really badass as you're surfing through the sand. The boss battles make you, just the combat feels really neat. So I can kind of look past the fact the story is a little bit cookie cutter, a little bit cliche. I can kind of look past the fact that I think what's the one for parrying? Oh, that's the one for start of combat. I thought there was one for parrying. I think I will. Let's go for this one. There we go. So I can get more perks later for that one. Oh, I also wanted to look at my armor. But yeah, I can look past the shortcomings just because the things it does well are really fun for me, and the shortcomings are not deal breakers for me. How many hours do I have in? I've got a decent number. Let me check in once. Actually, hold on. No, I can check right now. So I'm at just shy of 14 hours, and I'm a little bit past the halfway point. And I have very much been grabbing side quests. I've been exploring. I've been fucking around. I've been taking fights I don't need. So yeah, I have been playing this game not efficiently, kind of on purpose, because I've been trying to soak it in. But yeah, this is definitely one of those games where if you wanted to, you could probably like badass through the game and probably beat it in like 15 hours. But of course, it's also one of those games where as you're playing it, as you knock out side quests, that kind of thing, you're also scooping up a bunch of additional abilities and powers, many of which I've never used. But I'm expecting some encounters to be pretty tough, and certain bosses have more ranged attacks, certain bosses are more tanky, certain bosses have more followers that they attract. You're like, there's crowd control situations. So having a large diversity of skills means that, okay, I can adapt my builds to match the bad guy situation, which helps. So there probably is a balance to be taken. But yeah, in my case, I'm taking the game real slow, and I've got lots of fun toys to show for, which has been good. So yeah, I would say it's a pretty good amount of playtime. And yes, I'm gonna make my guy look even more red. So I will leave those two alone. Yes, there we go. Yeah, it's now it's more of like a blood, like a deep red. I like that. Very good. Let's see how it looks in the sun. Yeah, there we go. Even I was saying we look like a blood cultist. Now we look like a blood marauder, or like a fucking, I don't know. I'm not sure what this looks like. Maybe a Dark Souls enemy. I'm not sure, but I'm really digging it. Speaking of me getting lost or me fucking around, what I think, yeah, I have a side quest selected Oh no, that right. That was because we scouted out a spot for the caravan, so we're good there. So we got to report our findings. There's also the imprisoned priest out this way, and then there was also one other thing that I snagged. But maybe I should go ahead and, well, let's see, how far away is this? The imprisoned priest. So that'd be more up this way. I'm kind of curious. It would be a whole new area. But we are a lot closer to the main quest. I think I'll actually take a look at the main quest right now. Because we're kind of right on their doorstep anyway. I see more things in the distance. We also have the watchtower fight to look forward to. So that is also in our future. I really liked the watchtower fight. I was kind of hoping we were going to have another one of those in that previous area we were in, the underground area, but maybe those are far and few between, unfortunately. Hello, city guard. I'm dressed just like you.
What's going
Therefore,
on?
we're literally
As
the
I
same
told
person.
The others, the gates to the city are closed. Move along.
Open the gate.
Why?
We suspect an imminent surge of wraiths. The enlightened at the estate were supposed to do something about it, but the fires are still not.
Oh shit,
lit.
we lighten the beacons. Gondor calls for aid.
What fires?
The enlightened have beacons, but as long as that's not done, the wraiths will be attracted by the gathering of essence here. So the gates remain closed.
So if I solve the fire problem,
Yes, but that's not my problem.
how do I get to the priest estate?
Turn around and look southeast.
Sounds simple enough. I take my leave, and then my helmet materializes on top of my head. Now, I think we've already been... Yeah, we've already been to that area. Like, we've explored the shit out of it because we were doing side quests over there. In fact, I think we talked to the high priest, and he told us something along the lines of fuck off, I think. More or less was what he said. Really nice guy. Excuse me. Trailer does send me entry. Yeah, I really like this game's publisher. They've published a lot of cool games. The developer I don't know as much personally, but yeah, I actually got a key or a copy for this game through a service called Daredrop. It's one of these websites or one of these services where you can, like, if you're a streamer or a content creator, you can apply for review keys for a game, that kind of thing. So I was fortunate enough to get a copy that way. Well, that guy wants to fight me, but it looks like he... Oh, never mind. That was the shadow playing tricks on me. The sun playing tricks on me. So yeah, I was able to get a review copy for the game. And because that was when I first heard about it. It's been pretty well advertised, though. So I think I've like seen more snippets about the game after I've played it versus beforehand. But yeah, this game's publisher has published some other really good ones. We were talking earlier about Aliens Dark Descent. If you're an Aliens fan, that's another huge one. So, I think they also published Bolt Gun, and man, I loved Bolt Gun. That game is so freaking sick. And there's another Striker there. Striker, but I hardly even know her. You know, let's go and fight him. These guys are pains in the butt, but my reward will be fighting one of the statues. I want to take out the laser friends first, because they are not nice. But that's the thing, he shakes off anything that I parry, unless it's a full parry situation. Oh, okay, he still licked me. This guy has got really scary range. Okay, laser man. Oh, I thought I was gonna kill him. Shit. Yeah, this is why I'm trying to get this guy out of here, because this laser dude. It is very annoying. Whoa, there's a raid. Oh, it's XGF. Thank you, my friend. Hey, what's up, Joker? Appreciate you stopping in, bud. Thank you, XGF. It's good to see you. Whoa! I'm fighting a big scorpion friend. He's actually not that friendly. Okay, I only blocked one of those, it seems. Thankfully, he's missing a lot, which makes me very okay. Which I'm very okay with. Wasn't enough. He's a little bit slowed. I'm gonna go ahead and punch his face real quick. XGF, how you doing, friend? XGF says, what to do, Alex? Thank you, XGF. I really appreciate you. We're playing some Atlas Fallen. This game is really good. Just came out less than a week ago, so it's still funky fresh. And I am very much enjoying my time with it. Oh, I'm gonna interrupt you right there. Oh no, he did not interrupt him. All I did was I made myself look like a fool. I slowed him, but it did not interrupt him. Oh, and you made an extra big friend? What fresh fuck is this? I've never seen this before. He made an extra friend. Well, I feel like I don't deserve this. I feel like I'm not like cool enough for this. Are you sure I'm worthy? Yeah, he's got some, ouch. He's got some cool abilities. And these guys are throwing landmines everywhere, right? Like they own the place. I guess this is kind of their domain. Oh God, what are you doing? He's kicking the shit out of me, is what he's doing. XGF, how are you doing? And also, what were you streaming today? Oh, there he is. I thought he maybe just went away and I got excited. Match. Man, he sniped me out of the air, didn't he? Very rude. And a part of me wonders if I should just ignore the side friends. Side pieces, if you will. Because, ouch. Because he's gonna make more, obviously. Make more just to replace that which has been lost. And if I kill the big guy, then small fellas are out of the picture. And that's easier said than done because he is, for one thing, they're staying very close together, which is unfortunately for them, unfortunately for me, but fortunate for them, very good strategies. Match. Also, I'm getting nearly out of healing. For those who don't know, XGF is a fellow variety streamer. Plays a lot of excellent stuff, does some cool horror games, and we had the pleasure of playing some 7 Days to Die with her and a bunch of other homies not too long ago, which is awesome. You know what? I don't think this guy... Oh, that was the wrong button. I don't think he was summoned by the boss friend. I think he is his own boss friend. Because they both have their own separate... See, they got their own separate groups of fellas. So I think I have inadvertently started something that I did not want to start, you know? It was not my wish. I was supposed to stun you. Do it again. 1. Oh, that was way too early. I'm just gonna go and stop you right there. Oof. Yeah, that's a problem. There's too much shit here. And the only way I can get more healing back is by beating the shit out of this guy. Or I can just die. That works too. Great. Fantastic. Let's do a quick shout out for our friend. What's up, Sailor? Good to see you, bud. Oh, whoops. No, that's the wrong command. It's shout out. There we go. There we go. Now we're all set. Bloop. Lurks leads you to strange place, Sailor. Well, I'm glad to be the strange place you've ended up, my friend. It's good to see you. XGF was doing some just chatting. Were you doing some games as well? I got smacked up a little bit there. I think I somehow stumbled into a second arena because that was a not nice time, but it was also an educational time. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about friendship along the way. And really, you can't put a price on that. I think it was this guy. I think he just kind of flew by and he was like, oh, cool, a fight. Let me just fucking make myself at home. And I'm trying to like wave him down. It's like, no, it's fight now. We're by ourselves. I think we're alone now. And he said, look at this guy. He says, fuck off, Alex. Well, so rude. Same publisher as... Oh, interesting. Yeah, that game... You know what? Yeah, that game does have some... very much some similarities. With this one, based on what I've seen at least. I've seen Greedfall as being a very similar one. I heard that some people really liked Greedfall, others not so much. Also, Odzu, good to see you, bud. If Atlas has fallen, yeah, it's like those commercials where like for I think what is it, Life Alert, where it's like I've fallen, I can't get up. Atlas has fallen, he can't get up. Or maybe it's like a one of those like your refrigerator's running kind of situations, like the new bit. You better go catch it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So now he's nice and stuck. I can punch his face in every which way. I can also stun him real quick. And let's go ahead and punch him where it hurts. Where it hurts in this situation is his face. Oops. Oh, I was hoping he wouldn't be able to reach me from there, but that's okay. Almost got his little tail. Actually kind of surprised that didn't just outright kill the tail. But that killed the tail. So now, if I just kind of mainline this for a bit. That was a little bit too early. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was exactly not early enough. Oh, but I'm stuck underneath him. Shit. There we go. See what a difference that makes when we can just focus that fool and not be fighting a separate mini boss at the same time. The difference these things make, I swear. By the way, as I'm playing the game and I'm getting all caught up in my own nonsense, I forgot to ask XGF if you're still listening in, or if anybody came from XGF's stream and has something for us, if you have any clips you want to share. If you have any cool clips from your stream, any cool moments, any heartbreaking tragedies, any ridiculous shenanigans, I'd love to see it. Any glitches, any cool clips, I'd love to see them. Because whenever somebody raids me, sometimes I get caught up in the moment and I forget to ask. But I try to ask if anybody has any clips to share. Because XGF is a buddy. She's a buddy of mine, a friend to humanity in general, honestly. And she plays cool-ass games. She's a good streamer. And I know she's going to have some good clips just in general. And also, she just did me a solid by rating me, which is super nice. So she does us a huge solid by rating us. The least I can do is to say, what can I do in return? Also, I'm like, there we go. I was going to say, one of these is going to hit. There's 10 of those. 10 of those things around here. But they are expensive. Or not expensive, but they are valuable. Get a lot of resources for breaking them. Also, I think the frame rate was suffering a little bit, but I think it's sort of picked itself up now.
Sure of the similarities between these
this might be the priest we're looking for. Oh, look at that.
That's
Essence stone over there.
They
That's some
both
good
must
shit.
be from the dark times when there was not just Thelos, but another one. A dark god. A name forbidden.
And that dark god is the one that we're following.
These structures and
Ooh, that's cool.
slept. It is as if the eclipse of the sun awoke
There's
them.
another flying worm friend.
This is a bad omen. According to scriptures, the essence stones have been known for as long as these structures.
Looks pretty cool.
Are they a curse too? Are they a curse too?
So we kind of went by where the side quest is. Also, go ahead and grab this while I'm in the neighborhood. While I'm in the neighborhood, you know, might as well. I was saying last time how I had, like, just this unhealthy overabundance of money in this game. And then I bought a handful of things, and now I'm almost out of money again. So never mind, I was thinking, like, we were sitting so pretty, and now we are, very much not sitting pretty. But that's okay, because it's pretty easy to make money in this game with all the artifacts you find.
Thelos, let our prisoners hear our prayers.
I think
so
we're
they
looking
may
for one of these
open their
prisoners, aren't we?
hearts for you.
So whenever I find those kinds of barrels, I know to break them open because you can find some cool toys in there. Is the person just bored?
Hold. What is your business here?
Do I need permission?
This residence is for priests. But with a donation to Thelos, you can enter. 500 tributes.
Now hold
I'll
on.
be back.
What if I could? Can I just like go past him? Ah, that's a shame. Okay, fine. I'll bribe him.
I still can't.
So there's no intimidation check
Here are
here.
the
I can't
tributes.
try
Thelos,
diplomacy. I can't arm wrestle him. Nothing. What is
What
this
is
place?
We come here to deepen our bonds with Thelos.
Or so no.
and study
You think
the
about intimidation
scriptures.
check. Oh, I
Our
think
mouth
about
takes
intimidation
care of the
checks. I think of
graveyard
Baldur's
in the
Gate
back of
3
the
because everyone's been
residence.
playing that one, man. Talk about a game with that has been like really, really everywhere, which is just lovely to see.
Who is this prison for?
For rehabilitation.
Oh, I see.
I was just wondering.
So that's why
around.
this person is being kept prisoner. They were deemed heretical.
That must be the imprisoned priest.
Gotta find our guy.
The rations for the prisoners.
What are you doing here?
Rumors of
I
a
heard
prisoner.
rumors about someone being imprisoned here.
Where did you hear that?
He said there was a heathen. Or is it you? Not defiant, but Deviant? Deviant. I'm a dumbass. I was like, what's deviant mean? No, that's
I read you were
deviant.
imprisoned years ago.
At
all
least
for
be a
failing
sexual
your quest.
deviant, all right? That's all I'm asking.
That is what went down in history. Well, I could have made more.
You ever just forget how to read? You ever just forget what words are?
How so?
I was his mentor, and I failed.
Oh my god, that's another huge one, Arasi.
Can't tell
Yeah.
you more.
You're absolutely right.
If
Yes,
you
between
find the key to
Starfield
get
and
me
Baldur's Gate
out,
3,
Armath must have it.
Jesus.
Another
That's a
dark
two-hit
birthright
punch right there.
vanished Recently. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you were exactly correct. Get the key.
How many years has it been, mentor mine?
Get more lore.
Me out here.
So that guy's got the key.
Down there. Have you
Oh,
ever
it's you!
reconsidered your insolence?
This fucking guy said he was gonna clean his act up.
I wonder.
He said he was gonna clean his act up and
I
not
will
be
be
a
gone
thief. And look,
soon.
he even still has the name
At least
Thief.
the Morath you knew will be gone. I hear the voice of Thelos ever stronger these past few days. I am forgetting names, places.
Oh, look at all the toys.
I am afraid. But no matter. If I am to be Thelos' vessel upon Atlas, then I welcome it. That sweet oblivion. Remember me as I was, my teacher. And when you see the error of your ways, tell your students of me. The true hand of Thelos.
Try to talk over the voiceovers if I can help it. Yeah, deviant art. I like how I completed the set of toys. Or these artifacts, that is. Can I also raise this one? Am I raising a tomb? I am raising a tomb, and I'm opening it. That's kind of fucked up, don't you think?
A man half transformed into a wraith? Could this be Bethrag?
Oh, that was unexpected.
What is this?
Letters? They must belong to Armath. Full of heretic thoughts. This priest had dark secrets.
Dark
We can
secrets,
make
you
use
say?
of
We
this.
can make use of this. So I guess humans can be turned into wraiths. He said he was half transformed into a wraith. So maybe he flew... Actually, how does that work? Flew too close to the sun? Or maybe it's a sign that he was following the Chaos God too heavily.
See our devotion.
Armath really spends a lot of time in the graveyard.
Yeah, the game is like giving us little gentle nudges to be like, hey, there might be something cool over there, Alex. Who knows? Alright, now first, let's see what this guy's. We've seen him in all 3 regions, and he
it's
keeps
me,
getting in trouble
from
in
the
some
camp.
way.
The, thief.
You? What have you gotten yourself into this time?
Eventually, this guy's
They
gonna get
say
his
I
act cleaned up,
killed
I'm sure of
Joffrey,
it.
But he was my best friend. I would
Joffrey,
never-
the guy
I'm a
from
thief,
from
not a
fucking
killer.
Game of
They
Thrones?
framed me. They put fake
Nobody
evidence
liked that
in my
guy.
pockets when I was asleep.
And I've never
They
even
wanted to
seen
get
Game of
back
Thrones, and I know
Joffrey
that guy
was after
sucked.
me. But you can help.
You
Probably would've done us all a
always get into the
favor, honestly.
strangest Situations.
Here, take this. I stole the evidence when they weren't looking.
Wait, this is... Ugh.
Oh my god.
I'm not even sure it's Joffrey's. If you can make it
Yeah, I
disappear,
promise I didn't kill that guy. I just stole the murder weapon and got my DNA all over it. How does that not help your case? How does it not help, like, him... How does it help us not think he's the killer? No, I promise. I had the murder weapon on me because I stole it from the other guy.
What exactly happened to Joffrey?
He was
Ridiculous.
drunk and started a fight with priests.
Started a fight with priests. Well, yeah, priests are known for wielding meat cleavers at the willy-nilly.
Ugh, I swear this is the last time I'm helping you.
I truly owe you, my friend.
You said I should bury it.
So
Any
now we
idea?
gotta bury the murder
Try
weapon.
right
It's not
outside
sketchy
the
at all.
prison. The priest
Just outside
would
the
never look
prison.
this close.
Can I bury in the graveyard?
You said I should...
Try right out.
So just look out. Okay,
I'll be
that's all I
going.
get. I'll be going. This fucking guy. There's not a ton of memorable games and memorable characters in this game's story, that kind of thing. But actually, I'll talk to him first.
I will tell you everything.
Okay, gonna
can
see
make
if he
our
had
armor
any
stronger with
suggestions.
essence.
Not a
The
ton of
evidence
memorable
can
characters in this game, but the thief guy is maybe becoming my favorite. Let's ask nicely.
Could you give me the key to the cell?
Of course not.
Could you take a look at these letters from your brother to the High Priest?
What? Where did you get these?
Yeah, I just
Isn't it
dug
more
up his
interesting
corpse, you
who
know.
might get them next?
Definitely nothing weird. Probably not illegal.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know what this place's laws are like.
Light your way.
All right, well, he was very quick to turn this whole thing around.
Am I free? After all these years. Thank you. Years ago, I was teaching the young ones. Morath, a boy back then.
So Morath was the guy who was the domineering bad guy, like captain dude at the beginning of the game, who was running the show.
Devotion. I broke with the oppressive ways of the enlightened. Young Morath.
So this was his mentor.
Critical voice, but he was left with all his rage and self-sacrifice. I still believe Morath can be brought to reason.
The enlightened and Thelos have put a blindfold on everyone.
Okay. Well, some interesting little background lore, and we got a cool mask. Alright, so for the thief, we have to bury his murder weapon. So fucking weird, dude. But it looks like we got a spot already picked out for us. The game is like, just go over here. I was thinking I was gonna put it in this guy's grave and just So to exhume a corpse is to raise it out of the ground. So I guess to re-hume a corpse is to put it back into the ground.
Great watcher in the sky.
I'm not sure if it works that way. Oh, boop, boop, boop. Oh, am I falling to my death? No, if I can just do the air dodges. There we go. At first I was like, oh cool, I'll just go around, but then I realized the error of my ways.
Let's never speak
So
of this
we buried it right here. Let's never speak of it again.
Are you feeling guilty?
No.
I can sense you are.
Thelos. The
Just a
names
bit.
of heretics will perish.
Now, are we all set, or do we still need to, like, tell him, like, all right, I buried the murder weapon, you fucking weirdo.
Yes.
Great. One day I'll make
it up to you, he
Never
says.
Well, I wasn't born unnamed. I am
Nerys. Okay, well now we know his name, but the game still labels him by his trade, we'll say. Also, I somehow missed a big-ass statue right here that is very much destructible. The big one. That's always the toughest one, is getting the one up top. Is there another one up top? There is. Whoa, and I fell down. Thinking more about what Irasi pointed out with... There we go. They're not gonna be mad about that, right? That I just destroyed a tower, a towering relic to their god. That's not gonna piss them off, like them being right there. But no, talking about Starfield, because yeah, Starfield's gonna be huge. But honestly, speaking frankly about Baldur's Gate 3, I was not expecting Baldur's Gate 3 to pop off so hard. I knew it was gonna be like a good game. Probably, because the developer is a developer that has done a lot of cool stuff. I think they did Divinity Original Sin. So it's like, we all kind of knew it was going to be cool. But I'm really happy that the game has sold so well and is like performing so well on Twitch. And like, it's nice seeing a game from a series that's been around for so long and hasn't had an entry in so long. Baldur's Gate 2, that was like, I don't know, probably late 90s. So it's really cool. It really makes me happy that Baldur's Gate 3 has been popping off so long. I think Irasi is right. I think once Starfield barges into the picture, then it will take some of that market share away.
No doubt they have
which is expected. You know, it's a big Bethesda title. I get it. It's cool we had this moment where Baldur's Gate was like at the top of the charts, because that is not happening in a minute. Like Bethesda games, come on, Bethesda games are always popular. Isn't Skyrim just always, maybe not always, but frequently in like the top 10 of games being sold on Steam at any given moment? So it's like, you know, Bethesda game being popular, yeah, big fucking deal, right? But it's nice seeing something less known take such a big part of the spotlight. So now all of our armor is fully maxed out. And again, I didn't really so much care about the armor itself. I cared more about getting them perky points. So I will probably spend that one, get that one maxed out, which is good. Also gonna go ahead and save, just because it's a good idea. Let's see, where am I going? We are just heading back towards this guy. Actually, or I might just fast travel back to that anvil. So that way we can turn in that other side quest. Let's travel back to here. This game does a pretty good job of being fairly seamless with its loading sequences. Same thing that Breath of the Wild did. You know, as you're traversing these really large open areas, there's not a ton of fog of war, thankfully, so you can see pretty good distance, but it's, you know, what I see right now is like the low-res version, so it loads just enough to be dangerous, but it loads and unloads things as you kind of move around. So as long as you're not speed running, you're not going to really see a lot of pop-ins, which is kind of nice.
Volatile essence barrels. I found your spy. Finally, I found a place for your camp.
Good. This will help us. The time to strike is near.
Last resort. Active stones. Oh, that's kind of nice. In a case like this, I could see somebody intentionally trying to keep their health low because they're trying to, they're like trying to moneyball the low health benefits, you know, the low health bonuses like that. So just constantly have their health less than 50% so they get all the perks that come with that. If they have those stones active, that is. So I could fast travel to a slightly quicker location, but I think what I first want to do... I was going to say, I see a couple of the trinkets that I want to snag. I also want to take up that tower. And also the sand surfing is just really cool. So what's this guy's story? Despite my injuries, they are down there watching, he says. It's probably the wraiths that were up there. Or that were down there, rather. Also there's a essence stone up there. Let's do one thing at a time. Let's go back for that statue, then I will go for the essence stone. I feel that's probably going to be an optional one. 2021 Dark Alliance reboot. Oh, I forgot about that. You're right, there was a Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance game, yeah. Yeah, it was like Dark Alliance 3, right? Yeah, that's a shame that it didn't go so well, because I love Dark Alliance 1. Never had a chance to play 2, unfortunately. But 1 was my freaking jam, and I love that shit. See, that's a bummer that the first one, or that the reboot, or that the new entry didn't do so well. I remember the trailer. I remember seeing that trailer, I think it was at the Game Awards one year or something. That one's out of there. I remember being like, I don't know about this, guys. I remember it feeling odd. Like it felt a little bit out of place. I remember seeing we're seeing a lot of action, we're seeing the gameplay, and then it shows the title, Dark Alliance, and I'm like, what? It was jarring, to say the least. Nothing else up top, I don't think. Go for that Essence Stone, I'm really curious. It's a new game. It's an Icewind Dale thing, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I guess that's a good point, too. I guess Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate, I tend to kind of conflate the two a little bit. But yeah, I suppose by many definitions, Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate, even though they came around the same time, and I think use the same systems, they are kind of their own thing. Yo, Tail Whipper. Wanna fucking do this thing? Nope, he wants to keep flying around and do his own thing. Whatever.
The wraiths are so powerful that no single person can fight them. Or so I thought. But now, someone has appeared who is capable of
Are they talking about us?
It is a person, I have heard, not some kind of ghost. Is this the beginning
Let's do this
of a time
sequence.
in which humans can fight wraiths? Oh, I wish it was. What weapon must this person wield? Wraiths carry the spirit of Thelos in their hardened shells, but still. And they are not just mindless monsters. I've seen them herd people, act as if they had planned something. So far, our only solution to survive was to stay far away keep them in places
Far
where
away.
they posed no danger.
That's not too bad.
So many people have tried to find out more about the Wraiths, but they all died sooner or later. Actually, no. It was sooner.
Getting real close to the watchtower. Makes me a little bit nervous, but I don't think it'll activate on its own. I think that's like that requires main quest things to get that thing going. Now, the one nice thing about about Dark Alliance, at least, is that I think Dark Alliance 1 and 2, and I suppose 3, are on Steam now, which is really cool. I think there was like some kind of remastered edition or something like that. And man, I would love for an excuse to replay Dark Alliance 1 and a chance to play through 2 for the first time. Now, granted, those games, talk about games that weren't always had like the most depth. I liked Dark Alliance 1, but yeah, it was not particularly groundbreaking, although the co-op was pretty cool. The multiplayer was pretty neat. Yeah, remasters, yeah. Oh, there you go, Irasi. Yes, we share the same brain cell, my friend. We're not so different, you and I. Not so different, you and I, Mr. Bond. Yeah, on Steam and consoles, which is great. So if there's any one good thing to come from the whole unfortunate Baldur's Gate 3 situation, is that at least we got a nice, convenient, modern platform, or platforms, for playing Baldur's Gate 3, or 1 and 2. Can I reach this one? Yes, I can. This is a long one. Can I just kind of ramp off of this thing? Surely this is the last one, right? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, getting a little close there. There it is. So our reward, as is predicted, is the Essence Stone. The reveal shard. So yeah, that is one of the ones we're looking for, I think. So if we can get all those puppies, we will have something revealed to us, or we'll be able to reveal things. Presumably that's of course the red like glowy red chest that we've seen, as well as things like the like those doors with the electric charges on them. And the sense of scale for this game is really cool. Like everything feels big and open. I'm actually going to tactically land right here. So that way I don't get stuck in the quicksand. Go for the main quest east next. I should probably be like paying a little bit more attention to the main quest. I've kind of been fucking around a little bit, but
it is time to put this essence we have been accumulating to use.
Trying to find I'm trying to like get progress done on the main quest while also bouncing around kind of along the way as I find points of interest. As opposed to focusing only on like the little funny points of interest, the funny little ones, the little side quests and that kind of thing. Like I see this, for instance. Is this something I can interact with? Okay, gate I can raise up. Nope. Okay. And this is more near the temple area, which we've explored quite well. I think we've already activated this thing too. Since it's glowing, I think that blue glow to it means that, yeah, we've already activated it. And granted, it's still useful to use because it still points out things, such as this chest that I've completely missed. But it has a limited range. It doesn't show everything on the map, obviously, and that'd be way too useful, way too powerful. There's even there's like a red glowy thing up at the top of that plateau. Hold up, is this like a... It's like a torture device? Oh my god, that's fucking medieval. Jesus. Oh, the statue. I remember that one. I remember seeing that one. That's probably... I think that's where we're going, actually. Yeah, that is exactly where we're going. Well, kind of. We need to get up top somehow. That's probably more what they want me to do, is to go this way. Oh, I think I raised these things up. Yeah, I think I did this. Yeah, I remember raising these things up last time and being a little bit confused. Ooh. That just has some kind of boss arena written all over it. And Praxis with a nut. What's up, Praxis? Praxis always knows how to make an entrance. We're in the priest's estate now.
Many people have perished in that crater, right?
Right, we've talked to these guys. Should I just fucking go for it? In the crater? I mean, whatever is there, we wouldn't have thought already because the chest is unopened. It's just a diver. That's not too bad. We fought many of your kind plenty of times. And he, like, respawned. And then he despawned. That's weird. Let it be known I cannot open the chest. The heck, dude? Here, let's leave and come back. And they got confused. Maybe, what did I say? Maybe I said something that offended him. Do I smell or something? I swear I showered this month. Oh. There we go. And these guys are pretty easy to take out, and it looks like it's just the one. There we go. Got a parry off on that guy. Oh, well, that's not true. This can be a second encounter. I know that because there's 2 orbs. There we go. Gonna break his armor. Armor is broken. And I've never successfully broken the tails off these things, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Ouch. Yeah, the 2 orbs means there'll be a second phase of some kind. Oh, did I get it? No, I did not get it. He still bit me. Charlie bit me. He's out of there. What else you got? One of these friends. Great. These guys are a little bit spicier, but nothing we can't handle. Do not want to be in that thing. It's a huge fucking radius, though. He's out of there. Oh, I do always fuck that timing up, though. Dang it. Okay, let's do a quick little stun. Little stunny one-y. So give a... Oh, that was unfortunate timing, but we got the tornado off. Making him real mad. Go for the tail first, actually. Can I interrupt this? Yes, I can. And I'm like stuck awkwardly. Need to get around over here. There we go. So I can beat up his tail and punch it into oblivion. There we go. Summon some friends. That I'm not as big a fan of. Ouch. Oh, that range. My god. Oh, Jesus. That was unfortunate. I was trying to block both of them. Alright, well, now I'm getting close to the danger. Not that I'm close to the danger zone. I'm in the danger zone. Oof. I do have more heals. Alright, he's out of there. I see you're getting healed by your buddy, and that's not cool. Oh, that's also not cool. Okay, he's out of there. Well, this for a chest, which I'm sure will be an extremely useful reward. A little bit hard to see what's going on. We're all kind of snuggled into him right now. We're all just snuggling up. That's what we do. Have a tornado. Have fun. Is that gonna break his chest armor? No, it just made him really sad. Which was still the point. Got more healing back, which is super useful. We're getting more parries off, also useful. There we go, another stun. Chest armor's out of there. Of course, this thing I also want to focus on. And there's summoning friends. That's not really all that acceptable. Not very happy about that. Oh, he tried to bite me. Man, this motherfucker thought. Oof. Doesn't do a lot. Actually, it does no damage, but it instantly knocks your ass down. Shit. There we go. Look at that, we got full healing. Unexpected, but I'll take it. Oof. Go ahead and punch out that piece of the armor as well. Well, the camera does some wild shit. Ouch. I think I'm starting to think he doesn't like me, you guys. No, what made you say that, Alex? I don't know, just to call it intuition. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing that thing. I can interrupt that, can't I? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I kind of swung into that, didn't I? Too early, once again. Alright. Some big old ugly mugs left. Go ahead and stun him. Yeah, these guys are actually kind of fun to fight because there's like several pieces. And each piece is like really fun to focus on. And he doesn't really have a lot of bullshit moves that are hard to deal with. You can usually see him coming enough. You can see him coming enough and you can kind of work around them. But it still feels pretty engaging. It's not like a snooze fest or anything. Oh my god, this guy's... It's a sneaky boy. I'm gonna stun you. I'm gonna miss. Never mind. I'm gonna get hit as well. Very good. Oh, there's a... I'm trying to stop you from healing him. What's that there? Nice little tornado at him and stun him. Oh, he didn't get stunned. No wail on him instead. This actually should finish him off. Big finish. There we go. We got lots of rewards. We got a lot of shit to punch open, which is really its own reward. So the chest for last. Green. Does that mean a new... Yes, it does. That's kind of nice. Usually heal you and the ally, which is nice. I don't know if that means when you... Like when you're fighting something? Like when you get hit or when you take a hit? Okay, so all that for some olive green dye. That's just okay, honestly. It's gonna be hard to find any kind of dye that gets me as excited as the blood red dye that we just got. Anything else will feel a little bit less than exciting. Where there was land, it was Cataclysm, and then it was the sea. Okay, that's kind of cool. A bit of background info. Some more monies, 150 bing bongs, which is always good. Nobody down here. Let's go ahead and climb back up top. I think that's where we want to go ultimately. Where was it? There were those platforms that I'd raised up previously. Back this way. Yeah, out of the bosses in this region, I think that that particular fellow is probably my favorite so far. So yeah, we gotta go to the High Priest. I'll check in with the person over this way. See if they've got anything to sell.
Show me your wit.
Sacred flowers.
Yeah, last time they didn't have much of anything, honestly. Right, High Priest, I've got some stuff for you, my man.
You are that unnamed with the
That's me.
If you've heard about me, then it makes things easier. What is going on with the fires? The city is blocked and the people could be in danger.
Don't tell me what I already know.
Also, it's a lady.
So
instead of saying my man, I should have said my girl.
We cannot reach the eternal shrines. We enlightened are not the same as you.
We're too important to die? I see how it is.
Incompetent cowards.
The people are in danger. How do we light these fires?
You would light the eternal shrines.
I sure would.
Why not?
Shorten your sermon, priest, or I might really curse you.
Find oil in the storage room upstairs and use
She
it
got
on
all
shrines.
flustered.
It will attract
He
the
wouldn't.
wraiths away from the city. Now go if you must.
Like that Futurama episode where the robots were watching horror movies, talking about how terrible humans were, and they were like, and gaze upon my digestive system, and all the robots were like, oh Jesus, it's so terrifying. Same energy. Gotta find some oil. And what kind of oil? Are we talking like olive oil? So that's not really good for high heat situations. Fire oil, I guess that works too. Light some fires, bitches. Let's do this thing. So we got one close by, and they're pretty convenient, I would say. Ooh, take this.
I despise these knights.
These
They should
knights.
have remained where the queen dropped them, on the fringes of civilization. I have consulted the scripture.
Spider Rock, that's a cool name.
Declared them a
Oh, I see
neutral
why it's called
entity
Spider.
in
Yeah,
their
I see
holy
it.
eyes. They were tolerant and benevolent. And how did the knights repay them? They rose up against the sun god,
Ooh, lots of goodies.
trampling on their magnanimity. The queen's purge was rightfully done. A shame then she did not finish them all. They will cause naught but chaos. Ruin. I will consult the brothers and sisters. Perhaps there is something we can do.
She sounds really fun at parties. Yeah, that of course is talking about the conflict that happened before the events of this game, where there was the first attempt to overthrow Thelos, and it didn't go so well. But they had the right idea, just didn't go so well for them. Yes, I want to activate this thing. But I then want to turn back. Oh, I can't activate it because it's within the confines of the watchtower. So never mind. Can't do that one. So we'll come back. Reach that, right? Yeah. Probably. Not quite. Almost landed on Warnblade. What's up, bud?
Hey, Gauntlet Bearer.
Thanks for helping us. Yeah, no problem. I didn't just almost snap your neck by landing on you. I gotta get back up top, though. It's as much fun as that was. There's... Maybe if I just jump from the tippity top. Don't mind the menacing, angy noises of the watchtower billowing behind me. I think that'll work. There we go. Yeah, that felt a lot nicer. So yeah, this is actually kind of nice. It's a pretty easy way to get up this kind of upper layer, upper crust of the spider rock. I see why it's called Spider Rock, because there's like all these legs that kind of extend out. Looks really cool. I'm gonna go over this side, but I kind of want to explore a bunch of this top area. I bet there's cool stuff up here. Also, I see a big old statue to topple, and I am all about that kind of shit. Once we get the reveal essence stones, we're gonna have to do a bit of backtracking probably to find. I mean, we're not gonna get everything. There's just no way, but we'll be able to get a bunch from them for sure. One up top. The other two are probably at the tippity top, aren't they? So I have to jump from a much higher place. I could make that, right? A running jump. Hoop. Oh, what? I think I landed because I was trying to do the thing where like you can just kind of float and punch, but I think I must have landed on something because I just dropped like a rock. Let's try that again. I just gotta hit the go button a little bit sooner. It's also a little bit persnickety about, like, you have to be on the right side of history. Just keep slapping, I'll eventually get it right. Come on. I'm like, my whip is definitely going in the right direction. There we go, let's do the punches, that works too. It's trying to find the right hitbox, you know? It's trying to make the right connection happen. So is that also a spider rock? I also feel like that's so high we probably aren't meant to go up there. But this one we can explore for sure. This is still technically a part of the priest's estate. Good for them, I suppose.
Another anvil is close.
Oh, that's convenient.
Feel it.
Guess we need to come back here again. One thing I also appreciate, because every once in a while, you know, we start talking about Oblivion, we start talking about Morrowind. And I always love Morrowind for many reasons, one of which is the, like, the really cool surreal landscapes, just how weird everything looks. I can appreciate this game also has a lot of, like, weird,
Is littered with such places.
like,
Monuments
set
to forgotten
pieces.
people.
You know, these kinds
Their
of land
rituals
formations are
long since
bizarre,
turned to
and
dust.
they're not quite as, like, alien as
even have
Morrowind. You know,
worship
you don't have,
here
like, giant mushrooms, that kind of shit,
Called
but
my
still,
name
it
to the
it
heavens,
feels
seeking
weird
aid.
enough that I can appreciate the unique set pieces. Go and save the game, even though it does autosave every so often. We have no armor to upgrade. Oh, you know, one thing I should be doing, though, just every so often, especially for things that I'm definitely using, like using often even, is to upgrade my stuff. Like, I should go and upgrade this thing. Oh, I have to, okay, there we go. So spend the points on it. We have plenty of the essence, so might as well upgrade that one. What else am I using? Especially things that I'm, like, definitely going to be using for a bit. You're below 50%, you get more damage. I might not upgrade that one necessarily. More momentum generation. Generate small amount for each foe you hit. Fire shatter. That one's not as useful, I don't think. In fact, I might switch that one out at some point. Oh, this I should absolutely upgrade. Yeah, no question. No question there. What about this one? Tornado. I don't use the tornado as often as I want to admit. There's the defense, and it does stack. I can't upgrade that one. Only have one Zydrite. Yeah, some of these I don't have a ton of, unfortunately. Exploding NATO can't upload, or upgrade that one. For more knockback. Yeah, I know. I don't really get the full tier 3 all that often. Increase the speed of your hook attack. Oh, not the speed, the range. Oh, well, yeah, first it's the range, then it's the speed. Yeah. I don't really do the hook attack all that often. In fact, I don't know if I remember how to do it. Active stones have a shorter cooldown. That's pretty dang good. I'm going to spend that one. That would go... That's a tier 1? That's a pretty compelling offer you got there. Further decrease the cooldown. Sure. Fuck it. It's expensive. Yeah, it's an expensive one, but I regret nothing. Alright, so we got some new things to play with. Oh, and that blended in very well with the sand.
I learned how these essence stones are formed. The wraiths come from the sands. This is obvious. But they need to channel the power of Thelos. When a wraith is slain, it sometimes falters, and the power of Thelos condenses into an object. And this object looks like a stone full of otherworldly powers. An essence stone. It also seems to have something to do with the size of a wraith. I wonder if the essence stone a huge wraith leaves behind is different from others.
Probably. I would assume. I'll be honest, my brain turns off slightly when I am hearing the lower drops. They're not like not bad. It's just sometimes they're a little bit hard to follow a whole lot. So it's just right here. Oh, I walked right past this thing. I didn't realize this was what I was looking for. There we go. That's one. Beacon is lit.
Will this attract the wraiths then?
Not sure where, but yes. I can see this working.
Trying to lure them out. Lure them out, but not to the gates. That makes sense. Okay. What's the other closest one? Probably this one. But first... Wait, what was this quest? Refugees need a new place to stay. Okay. Behind the priest estate. Yeah, let's actually check that real quick. Actually, hold on. Is it up where I just was? Yes. Let's just warp here. Actually, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe not. It might be kind of its own little area. Yo, Liddy! Quick little dab there. Good to see you, Liddy.
One of the chains that holds the sundial. A symbol of Thelos's power.
Oh, that's what that chain is in the distance.
A manifestation.
I'll confess, I was wondering what that was. Yeah, there's... Oh, yeah, there it is. You can get a real big view of that right there. So we'll have to probably break those chains eventually. We'll have to break those cuffs. Good to see you, Liddy. Hope you're doing well. Lane Moratla's fallen, and we're doing a nice smattering of side quests and main quests. Whoops, also taking a little bit of fall damage along the way. And also breaking more statues. Such as this one. The statue won't know what hit it. Also, this reminds me, since like everything's a little bit tilted a little bit, it reminds me of the previous area we were in, that underground area where everything was very much dilapidated and like weird. It was cool, but it was also like hard to navigate at times. Where are the other pressure points? There's one up top. There we go. I was gonna say one of these is gonna click. There we go. Oh, do we attract the attention of something? Sure did. See, he doesn't like that we broke his favorite statue, I guess. It's his loss. Are we not done? Oh, we're not done. Okay, now we're done. Oh, he's not dead! What? He resisted some of the damage. You think you're real cool now, don't you? And now we're good. Is there anything else kind of around here? I saw the statue and I got excited. As I do sometimes. I see a statue to topple and I get all flustered. I get all in a tizzy. There's something over there. It seems like a really good place for a boss battle to just kind of pop out of the ground. Or at least a mini boss battle. Someone's final words. Road collapse, buried the caravan. Yikes. Road is not being maintained. Happened close, very close to the city. Well, yeah, he was pretty close. Or they were pretty close because there were several of them. More animal pelts, very good. Oh, there's an epic foe nearby, and we're going right into him. It is a diver. It says orbiter. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a diver and an orbiter. Let's get the little fella. I don't know if we fought one of those before on their own. See, he likes to kind of teleport around. Oh, I thought that was a little fella. No, that's a... Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of him. Where's the diver? Ah, shit. Maybe I should... I think I should focus on the ranged fella. The diver is fairly easy to get around. Oh my god. I say that. Oh, he's making duplicates. That's what it is. He's making like fakes of himself. Just stun him real quick. Now, I think when we're killing the fakes, it still counts as killing an enemy, which is actually very helpful for us, because that makes it... gives us the effect of killing things to replenish our healing. But it does make it hard to know, like, who's really in front of us. Like, what's a real thing we're trying to focus on. Like, we'll stun him. Also throw a little tornado at him. Tornado action. So it's kind of a game of hide and seek right now. Beat the shit out of one of his guys. Hopefully him zooming around like this isn't going to fuck me over and make him despawn that fight not too long ago, which was none too not annoying. But the fact that everyone's staying next to me, ouch, is a good thing. Oof.
If we go too far, we would give our enemy the chance to recuperate.
Well, I'm not trying to stray far. I'm trying to keep the fight in their, you know, in their territory. Fucking wailing on this guy. I can't do much about that laser. Just gotta wait it out. This would be a good encounter for the anti-projectile stuff we just got a little bit earlier. I was kind of poo-pooing it. Oh, no. Okay, no, I think he just respawned. But he didn't, like, reset the fight. He just went back there. Yeah, Orbiter, I still see him. Oh, no, did it reset his health bar? Oh, no, it did exactly what I didn't want it to do. That's really shitty. So I guess I don't know what to do about that, because I was trying to keep the heat on him. It was too much heat, I suppose. I'm like throwing everything I got at this guy. He just likes to zoom around. I think what I have to do is I have to like lead him back to this area. Because he can't be trusted. Although I am beating the shit right out of him right now. Oh yeah, he's mad. Ouch. Yeah, throwing projectiles at him is actually kind of nice because it makes him less likely to bounce around. Seems like he tries to get away from me. It just came up a little short. Getting real good momentum built up. There we go. Can I just fuck him up? Will this kill? I think it might kill. Oh, it fucked the shit out of him. Hell yeah. I mean, it's out of there. And this guy is much less spicy, comparatively, because we fought them. Ouch. Well, that still hurt. Never mind. Never mind. This guy's still mean. I mean, less spicy, sure, but it's not exactly a cakewalk. We know his tricks. We can counter them a lot better. But again. Oh, too early. Crap. I did that too early. Could have gotten a easy parry. Oh, too early. Dang it. Alright, so the armor's down. Ouch. Also him biting me in the face. Didn't appreciate that. But good momentum build up. Oh, wow, that did not work out so well. Oh, Jesus, he's kind of hobbling my ass. There we go, there's one. So another, and one more, please. Oh, I was gonna block the tail. Oh, I would have actually done it. Because he just shook it off, yeah. Fortunately, I'm not really getting a lot of momentum out of this fight. Be enough to kill? There we go. That fight was... Well, honestly, the Orbiter fella was the main thing, but... Any one of those by themselves is actually pretty chill. Little shiny things. I think that's like a visual thing for the big hits we do. Arduous Generation. Cannot gain momentum unless you're in full health? Oh god, that's brutal actually. The cutscene, or story thing, story sequence.
It will end soon. I can feel it. It will end. One way or the other. This took so long. Ages. I wonder what happened to Arif.
I'm assuming that's
But
Valerie's
this does
voice
not
we're hearing.
matter. Even I do not matter.
Maybe the implication is that she didn't make it. We don't know.
Its power to crush
We don't know for sure.
chaos. A connection to another god. I am doing this not for myself, but for everyone out there. Then everything will change.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, looking for is part of the main quest, so we'll keep at it.
She was right. Connecting to me changes everything.
I can attest to that, but what happened to her in the end?
Oops. Speaking of full health, now we're at it. Alright, so the people we're looking for are going to be somewhere around here. Where do we have to climb? Maybe we have to climb up here, actually. Let's see. Yes, they're going to be on the top of this kind of claw-shaped structure. Let's go this way. Some pretty steep hills. Even with our, like, pretty darn good platforming abilities, you have to get a little creative when it comes to scaling these things. I'm just gonna Elder Scrolls my way up the side of the mountain. Oh, invisible walls. Heck. Well, actually, maybe that's okay. Maybe this is more the way we need to go. It's a sneakily placed treasure chest. Some more ancient beads, some more arts and crafts. Yes, that's where all these chains.
Stronger with essence. The anvils can help.
All these chains lead to this structure here. That's the sundial we've heard so much about. Is this kind of going to cause a ruckus? This goes up real high. Mind me, I just smacked my microphone. Oops. And then it's another one of these things. The rewards usually aren't that exciting for these things, but I do kind of like the challenge of going fast and platforming in creative ways to reach the destination each time. Yo, Meerkat, what's up, bud? D&D night. Nice, dude. Main character read the mind. Oh, my. It's 28? My god, that's amazing. Wisdom save of 28. Was that like a nat 20? How'd you pull that? Like, what like, did the DM tell you what the DC of that save was? Because 28's pretty up there. Also, congrats on not going mad. I sometimes struggle with that in real life, at times. Go around the back. Oh, hey, Night Scout. What's up, bud? I'm, trying to fucking do some platforming. You know how it is. Nat 20 plus an 8. Would a Nat 20 have, like, definitely sealed it? Or was it the kind of thing where Where you like rolled a nat 20 and you were excited and the DM was like, no, tell me what it is. Okay, because sometimes, you know how it is like with Dungeons and Dragons, sometimes you roll a nat 20 and the DM goes, oh, no, you're good. Other times it's like, no, I need to know the number. Don't tell us the DC. Okay, that's fair. Crystalline Plague. And crystallized another. Oh, that's kind of cool. Those are some very good ones, actually. I like those both. Appropriate that it was buried in front of this statue right here. So let's see. There was a scout buddy. There was like a couple of things I was kind of putzing around with here. But more importantly, the peeps we're looking for right over yonder. Probably 25. Yeah, that would... Usually these things are nice round numbers like that. What level is your character, Meerkat? Because it sounds like you're doing some pretty wild shit. I'm guessing you're pretty high level. Is this where the peeps are? I see some fires that are lit. It's lit, fam. Yeah, the Stade. Yeah, I recognize these folks. What's up, bros? Oh, it looks like he's injured.
How did you find us?
I was told people were hiding in these caves.
You have to help us. We can't leave because of a huge flying...
Oh, that guy! Yeah, I've been trying to fuck him up, but he is kind of hard to pin down. Tail Whipper. Oh, he's right there. Can I just flag him down? Be like, yo, can we just do this thing now, please? Yeah, there we go. But I need to, like, land because it's really awkward. Oh, God. Come down to me, please. Throwing a bunch of mines down. Let's come down to my level. He's throwing more mines down and other crazy shit. I think this is a new guy. I don't recognize. I recognize this kind of general idea of the model. Oh wow, that hurts. That frees him? It sure did. That's at least really predictable, which is nice. Likes his landmines, doesn't he? So maybe the point is to just not be on the ground. How did that not... Oh, it's because I pressed the wrong button. I healed instead of parrying. Dang it. Speaking of healing, I am out of it. Oof. There we go, so that'll freeze him for a second. I can kind of focus on his little buddies. I get a heal out of that. Good. Everybody gets something that they wanted. I can stun him. Got lots of armor. Ouch. Nice. Another one. Could get maybe a third, please. Go for the hat trick. Oh, not so much there. I kind of fucked up the timing there. Just might have to try this fight again. Oh, dang it. I think I was just a little bit too early on the timing there with the parry. Hunger of a creature. Oh my. Oh my. But you're okay, so that was the will save. Level 12. That's pretty up there, man. Pretty up there and pretty badass if you ask me. Oh, it didn't save until this fight. Ooh, boy, that's a shame. This game's usually pretty generous with its autosaves. So that means we lost a lot of progress, though. That's a shame. That sounds like I should find an anvil after this fight to manually save. That's why manually saving is really good. There you go. There we go. Now it's a case study right there. That is really a shame. Oh, I don't want to shoot you. I want to shoot the guy in front of me. Well, we didn't like do that much important stuff, but still, I mean, we did some side quest stuff, I think. There's a lot of duplicates floating around here. Gotta work it out for us. Little tornado at him. There we go. Little tornado is a treat. It's like I'm looking straight at this guy, and yet it auto-targets for the projectile. It auto-targets the guy super far away. That's kind of silly. Like, what makes you think I want to target the guy way over there? I want to target the guy I'm looking at and actively slapping at. Match. It's a shame that his duplicates have all the same abilities that he has. It'd be nice if they were, you know, just kind of brainless targets, and that was it. But now they have all the same offensive capabilities. It's much less health. Tornado's doing some work though. Go ahead and stun him, throw another tornado. Just keep wailing on him. Eventually, I'll be able to... Oh, I did that too early. It'll still hurt him, but yeah, that was kind of a waste. At least we're getting heals back, which is very, very helpful. Stun him real quick. See the guy... that freaking worm fellow down below us, the diver. Punch the shit out of that guy. Oh my god. His projectiles are very, very shotgun-esque in their ability to cover a lot of ground, get a lot of hits. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do a lot of combos, so it's hard to build up the combo or the momentum. God, I legit don't know which one's the real. Look away. Who's the real Slim Shady? Could the real Slim Shady please stand up? I say please. Did that do me something? There we go. He's out of there. That's one of them. So now just the simple fella. Okay. Stun him real quick, throw a tornado at him, see how he feels. See how he likes it, probably not a lot. Oh, he's doing that thing. I don't like that. Can't dodge that one. Oh, I didn't realize that would still go off. Good to know. Good to know when that goes down, it still sucks. Don't have any more healing, so I gotta be careful. Gonna interrupt that attack and finish him. Start at level 2, level 3. So yeah, you've done a lot then. That's impressive. I'm surprised the game didn't autosave after this fight, because that's not an easy fight. And it was also an epic, what's it called? An epic encounter. Yeah, that was an elite foe. You think the game would be like, all right, let's do an autosave, but not so much. Gained a legendary resistance. Nice. So you're a legendary creature now. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to this, even though we already listened to it previously. I'm just gonna skip through it. Oh, you're playing 3.5th edition. Nice. I also save and I choose to use. Oh, okay, cool. So it's like a get out of jail free card with resistance save. So if it's something really important, that's the time to burn it.
I can attest to that, but what happened to her in the end?
There was something else that I'd found somewhere around here as I was like kind of snooping around, because we found some really cool artifacts. Not gonna deal with that spiker. Oh, it was the platforming puzzle. That's what it was, I think. That's of course near where the peeps are. So I think as long as we get back to that, that little platforming sequence, we should be okay. Because yeah, we checked the caravan that was wrecked over there. We got the resources from that guy. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, it is 5th edition. Okay, yeah. That's a good question. Is there some kind of equivalent like that in Pathfinder or 3.5th edition? That's a good question. That sounds like the kind of thing... I want to say the answer is probably yes, and if not, I could see it being the kind of thing that that like a DM could kind of homebrew and just be like, yeah, you just get like one of these tokens, you know, a more or less get out of jail free resistances kind of card. You know, maybe not verbatim that exactly, but that is a... I could see that being something that a DM would throw in for good measure. Woo, fell a little short. I can think of other abilities kind of similar that I've seen in other D&D games, or that I've had myself. For one reason or another, where somebody gets, yeah, like what is essentially like a one-time use, really cool ability, some kind of, yeah, you automatically get this one save, and the one time when you really, really need it, so you have to know when to use it. You know, how do I know it'll be the one? Oh, you'll know when your party is begging you. Please, please, please. It's one of those rolls. One of those D20 rolls where if it goes tits up, then it's a party wipe. Also, the guy said there was an anvil nearby. I should seek out that anvil, because... Here's the Night Scout friend. Hello, bud. How you doing? Nothing to report. Alright, good. Good conversation. Yeah, if I could find that anvil, here it is. Yeah, this is be a boon to this fight we're about to take on.
That rock is unusual.
A shape molded by the sand over centuries. It is entirely likely this anvil was once underground.
Any upgrades, by the way? So we have one third of the shards. We've seen one of the other ones, just kind of in the overworld out here. I think for the momentum gauge, no perks to spend. It's fine. We'll go ahead and save. Actually, I might even do... Yeah, I will go ahead and do... this platforming challenge again. It actually wasn't too bad, honestly, when we did it earlier. Some of them are kind of tough, but this one wasn't too spicy. We did it earlier. In fact, I already know it's going to point us over here. I also already know it's going to be buried right here, but we can't open it prematurely. Characters have done some crazy... I know you've shared some pretty wild stories with us, Meerkat, about the antics of your party. Death beam. Got the reroll though, nice. Used a wish spell. Wow, that's actually pretty huge. Yeah, using wish. I should have used this first. That's a pretty high level spell. Destroyed the... Yeah, I remember the solar system one, yeah. That's pretty impressive and also a little terrifying. But it like speaks to the scale of the kind of wild stuff you guys are up to. And then, yeah, and then the time travel thing. Yeah, the time travel thing as well. Very memorable, for sure. Alright. Big old vantage point right there.
You do not want to forget the hidden treasures. Mark them on the map.
Lots of hidden treasures. Got a mild mirror dimension situation. Got kidnapped. Jesus. Beat it at its own game, and there you go. And you fight it next time? Do you know what this creature is? It sounds pretty wild. Also, yeah, let's go for the refugees next, but we got to do that fight again. Let's go ahead and save now. Oh heck. So yeah, let's go ahead and save now so that we can just jump right to that fight, because usually I'm able to just kind of let the game do the autosaves for me, but like we just saw, it's not always so generous. Usually is, but not always. So we don't know the name. Okay, yeah, which is fair. I wouldn't expect you to know off the top of your head, or for the DM to not necessarily share that information with you. Got a picture though? Yeah, I'm happy to see it if you want to share it. Yeah, you're not told what it is, which is honestly a wise choice on the DM's point there, on the DM's part. Keeps it mysterious, and also, I mean, I bet none of you guys ever have this issue, but you know, sometimes some players are not always great about, like, oh, let me just peek into the monster manual, that kind of thing, you know. Sometimes if they know what's coming, they might meta game it a little bit, but I'm sure you guys are more responsible than that. Let's show what the characters see. Yeah, good way to do it.
Gauntlet bearer. I was told people.
Let's go ahead and skip the conversation. And now the tail whipper is right there. We actually kind of saw him spawn right there, like right in front of us. Which is good, because I would rather fight him now. Can you see me? Please. Please. I just want to be friends. Okay, that's not true. I want to fight. Come back, come back. There we go, there we go. Did stun him. You are very far away. Can't keep up, man. I can't fly anymore. You gotta come down to me or something. Yeah, ideally, I want to not be far away from this guy. I want to be like up close and personnel. Dang it, that was way too early. Nothing personnel, kid. Stun action there. Oh, he's inside the wall. That's not helpful. Get out of that wall. Big old cheater. Oof. It's right above me. So close. He's out of there. Is he stunned? He is, but I can't reach him. Dude, get down here so I can fight you, dude. Throw a tornado at him. That'll make him sad. Except it's on the ground. Because that's how tornadoes work. They don't just form in the middle of the air. Can I land on the chain thing? Down here, man. I can't reach you with anything. Oh, that was way too close. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ouch. I missed with the stun. No, I did not miss. Good parry there. Do another one. He does not want to do another one. He wants to summon more buddies. Ouch. So there's a way to kind of catch yourself when you're knocked in the air like that. Some kind of way, like some kind of air recovery move. Good parry there. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was going in for the kill, this guy. Oh, that's a shame. That actually almost killed me, because, like, you can't parry those attacks. Ooh, or that one for that matter. Anything that's blue. Oh, Jesus. Can't even see the wind-up for it. This is not great. Not a great situation to be in. Really close to a heal, though, which is good. Oh. Got one parry off. Ah, dang it, man. This is a tough fight. But the part that makes it the toughest is the fact that he stays so far away from you. It's really hard to get in close. He has a couple melee attacks, which is good. But I've noticed that even when he's in melee range, he's like always kind of backing away from you. You guys are rough. Good thing we saved. Oh, okay. Well, no, look at this. Now the game autosave. This is what it should have done the first time. It should have autosaved right by this guy's spawn, saving us the trouble. Since we literally won a boss battle previously. It's when it really should have saved right then and there. So this makes it a lot less of an issue now. Go, another parry. Going much smoother. Ran out of jumps. Yeah, he likes to just kind of swoop around in general, which makes him... Heck. It's pretty hard to catch at times. Oof, oof. Those area of effects, area over time, damage over time things. Dang it. I'm guessing there probably are things we'll eventually get that let you have more air control for situations like this, because as the thing, you get hit, you get tapped once, and you instantly kind of flop and fall over, and you lose all your momentum. Not literal momentum, but you lose all your altitude. And that's kind of what you need to fight this guy competently, is altitude. There we go, he's stuck. Perfect. Go ahead and break that bottom piece. Oh, it didn't break. Oh, it was glowing blue. I thought it was gonna be good. Ouch. No, I do not want the auto lock. That's actually kind of not helpful right now. And there we go. I can get the bottom piece. Dang it. Time I think I've got the timing down. Summon some friends. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh man. It's getting pretty close to death. I'm way too in an odd situation where I'm actually above him right now. Shit. I need to do a better job of keeping an eye on those attacks, because the little aiming reticle changing color is helpful. Gotta watch that a little bit closer. And the blue attacks, I can't parry those. Yeah, this guy, he's a very tall enemy, so it's sometimes kind of hard to see the attacks he's throwing at you. It's too high. Oh shit, that's not good. He is like 1 HP left. Is this it? There we go. Jesus. That's a tough fight. I can't imagine doing that on a fight that's completely flat, like a completely leveled flat area.
Wounded. Let us find an anvil to rest.
Like, at least we had some hills to go off of, but still, it's a tough one. Whew, we got there, though. Yeah, if I was gonna fail that a second time, I was going to kit myself out to exclusively do more damage against ranged, or not ranged, flying enemies. Because, yeah, we have a few essence stones that give really big damage bonuses only against flying enemies. And those might, those together, instead of our current damage stones, might be more efficient for those guys.
Thank you, friend.
And we're gonna rest at the campfire and respawn all the bad guys.
We managed to get in here for safety, but Rek, my brother, died bravely.
Oh, I do remember. Yeah, I remember his brother. Yeah.
That idiot knew he couldn't.
The thing you're gonna fight is hundreds of
Still,
feet long, has
he's
lots of
dead.
tentacles. Hell yeah!
He's
And
not
now we're
in vain.
talking.
Nor will we ever forget what you did for us.
You don't have
We'll be
to
humble.
Yes, they should be thanking me.
So,
And the Chaos God's like, no, think of me.
we need to find a place to stay. It's too dangerous for us to cross through the haze.
You need a safe place to live.
If anybody else said that, I'd...
But we believe you.
So the watchtower's next. That's, of course, going to be main quest stuff. No surprise there.
To clear the...
Not yet.
So Watchtower was the next thing for this little side quest piece. Not terribly surprising. So we've done a lot of cool shit. Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, both of those. All right, so let's do more beacon lighting then. There's a Frank Zappa song I like a lot called City of the Sun. Maybe we'll play that for the next starting soon screen situation. How was my day? It was pretty alright. It was pretty chill. Gracie and I are going on a trip on Saturday morning. Our flight leaves bright and early. Going to the beach for a couple days, which will be a nice time. Going to Florida. And it'll be our first trip since getting married. So that's going to be a fun one. Looking forward to it. It's going to be 5 nights. So we'll be getting back Thursday evening. In fact, what I'm thinking I'll probably do is Friday, I will drive my doggy over to my dad's place. Drive Dexter over there so my dad can watch Dexter while I'm gone. Which is always extremely helpful. I'm always very grateful that my dad is always so extremely willing to watch Dexter whenever I'm out of town, that kind of thing. He loves dogs, so he's whenever I talk to him, he's always the one asking me like, "Oh, when can I watch Dexter again?" It's like, dude, do you not understand you're doing me a huge favor here? And he never sees it that way. He's a good sport. Oh, it's a critter, like an animal critter. Here, I'm gonna deal with this real quick. I could tell. I know what this is. Ouch. So yeah, what I want to do is fight this thing. So I'm gonna ignore all these guys. Maybe not all of them, because now they're trying to throw AoE attacks at me. Ouch! So he's frozen. He is also frozen. So I can fight you both, right? Oh, he's doing the tornado, though. That's not good. Of course, that shield makes it hard to get past it, but with the parry, shield is no longer a problem. So now it's this guy. Ouch! I was about to say this guy is now going to be a chump. Ouch. I think he missed the memo that he was supposed to be a chump. Downside of slowing them is it kind of throws off my timing. Because I kind of know what to expect with his timing, but not so much when he is being slowed by my shit. Go ahead and break this thing. Oh, I was targeting the wrong thing. Whoops. That's silly. Waste. It's okay. That means that thing respawns real quickly. Oh, right. Can't block that one. Too early. Oh, that's a shame. That's okay. Thing's busted. Get your busted ass out of here. I don't want to focus these guys for a second. By that I suppose I mean I will ignore them. This guy just insists upon himself. Breaks out of the thing pretty quickly, doesn't he? Oh, that killed him. I wasn't sure that was gonna kill. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, I kind of took that on the chin, didn't I? Oh shit, this thing respawned. It respawned so quickly, and I wish that it wouldn't. Ouch. Oof. Man, this is a busy fight. Between this little lurchy boy respawning so frequently. It's this charging thing. Not too early. Oof. Not looking good. Oh, that's not good either. Oh. Okay, now we do more damage though. There's a lot of things to balance though. It's a balancing act. Of course, no healing. And no momentum either. Oh, almost got me. Almost got me there. Gotta have that lunging attack. Oh, that guy got me though. Dang. I was thinking this is gonna be a fairly easy one because we've fought all these things so many times before. But man, everything respawns so quickly. I wonder. Well, I guess we'll see when the last autosave was, because earlier we had an autosave that was none so kind. This one's all right though. Yeah, this one's much nicer. I'm kind of curious. I heard them out. The animal friend. Oh, can't even look at him right now. Oh, Jesus. And the thing reaches all the way back here.
If we go too far, we would give our enemy the chance to recuperate.
If we go too far, the enemies will despawn. It's like, bro, we just got here and you're already telling me I'm getting too far. Oh, right. Can't block that one. No wonder we don't have any momentum. Or didn't have any earlier. Because lots of things here are slurping the old momentum out. Ouch. Oof. He's stuck again. Almost got him. I can hardly do any damage to these guys. Yeah, that was too early. And that thing is down for like 30 seconds. It's supposed to kill you. Oh, I keep thinking I can outrun them. But they're able to course correct really well. There we go. Oh, I was hoping I could get both. There we go. It's like I want to do this while I'm facing this guy. Oh, Jesus. Tough fight, man. Yeah, I'm really being humbled here by a fight that I'm pretty confident with all these things separately, but together it's making a fairly spicy encounter. So my fucking ragdolling my body like that, just flopping out. Try it a few more times. So kind of at some point I want to come back here because yeah, this guy's got like the glowy effect, which means those animals can eventually lead us to treasure, but we have to not bother them for a while. Try it a couple more times, then I might, or maybe one or two more times, then I might change up my loadout. At least starting with the tornado. That's a new one. That thing's out of there. Fairly okay start so far. Actually, I wanted to hit the other guy first, just to get him out of there. I can't reach. Oh! One more. Very good. Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good point. I should throw a tornado at him, too. See how he likes it. Oh, I didn't want to target you. I wanted to target the other thing. Oh, it did work. Okay, it hit them both. Shit. Yep. Oh, it didn't target him, though. That's a shame. I was hoping I'd get both. I'm out of healing. Shit. These guys are surprisingly hard to kill when I've got this guy harshing my buzz. There we go. Confer to when he decides to... Oh, he immediately summoned some new ones. Ain't that some shit? Shit. Oh, I should have tried to parry him, yeah. Wouldn't be so bad if I just could fucking damage him, but the only time you can damage them was when you parry them. Unless you can somehow get behind them. Wasn't sure it was gonna work. I'm glad that it did. Get them both, nice. Stun you real quick. Oh my god.
We have amassed a sizable number of powerful
Jesus.
We should use
This is brutal. I might just not be able to do this fight. I might have to come back later or something. Maybe what I should do is focus more on the big guy. Because he's spawning things so quickly, and I just can't kill them fast enough. Maybe if I just ignore them wholesale, and just accept that I have to fight around them. I tried that earlier and it didn't go so well, but maybe now that I've got, like, the pattern is a little bit more familiar, maybe if I focus the big guy, I can make it go a little bit better for me. Ignore little fellas entirely. Easier said than done. Ouch. Ouch. And I can't damage them unless they're actively being parried anyway, so I guess trying to go out of my way to take care of them probably do me so much anyway. I'm kind of stuck. There we go. Actually, I'm surprised that he managed to miss me. Shame he actually landed that hit. Dang it. Ah, Jesus. Alright, let's look at the loadouts then. So easy to get overwhelmed in this fight. Now, the good news is this fight is entirely optional, I'm pretty sure. It's not for the main quest or even a side quest. Something else I could do differently here. So we, of course, already leveled that one up. The cooldowns being decreased is really helpful. Momentum generation. I think I should switch this one out just because we just don't have momentum in that fight. Hardly at all, at least. So building around shatters probably isn't a good idea. The sandstorm is kind of nice. We're doing a lot of parries there. Slow chance can crystallize them. Yeah, that is good. Those things are good. And we rarely ever get to tier 3, so I almost don't really pay too much attention to these. Got some pretty cool new ones. Automatically generate momentum when you're at when you're below 50% health. That's pretty impressive, actually. I might switch that out. Let's create it first. The rate of generation is not particularly exciting, but I guess it's better than nothing. Gain protection from momentum draining hits. It's kind of cool. Not explosions. Is it this one? No, this one. Crystallize an enraged foe. Guess I don't know how you enrage somebody, so let's do that one instead. Small amount of the damage you deal is health. Well, that's a tier 1. I will definitely create that one. That'd be good for this fight in particular. Do that one instead of that one. If I insult its mother, it'll enrage it, yes. And it'll make me just feel... It'll entertain me if nothing else. Slam attacks, I don't really use those too often. Oh, that's kind of cool. Whenever you use an active damage stone, you just get this effect for 15 seconds. That's pretty slick. It's a tier 2 one. That's actually a pretty good synergy with the thing we have that makes the active stone cooldowns a lot shorter. I don't know how much damage it'll be. Switch with that one. Active stones have a shorter cooldown, but only when you're at half health. Slow the attacker for 1 second. I don't know. I almost don't like the slowing because then it fucks up my timing. Kind of hard to roll with that, you know? There's a couple of other interesting ones. An explosion that damages. I bet it's not much damage, though. Stunning, maybe. Oh, yeah, that one sounds cool. Let's go and create it. This one, yeah. The fact that it's a tier 1 is also pretty impressive. But I can't have both of these. And the damage, I don't know how much it increases my damage. A moderate chance to crystallize another nearby foe, which does sound really, really helpful, especially for a fight like this. Let's try it. It's a pretty significantly different build. It's gonna do extra good if we really spam these things. The active abilities. Active stone abilities. It's a good parry. There's still airborne, so we're missing all these. Oof. Oh, that's a shame. That was a very good interruption on his part. Alright, you can't just dodge out of that one. I tried every time. You can't just do a roll dodge. It will not work. Oh, I'm out of healing already. Ooh, off. Well, there were some good theories behind what I was trying here, but... God. I got some heals. Alright, I'm gonna have to abandon ship on the strat of avoid or ignore the bad guys, the little fellas. So it's getting me even less... Getting me even more nowhere than previously. At least when I'm killing these guys, I'm getting momentum back, I'm getting heals back. So it's like it's generating important resources for me. Alright, he's doing that. Jesus. Now this is going to be the time when the guy lunges. There we go. Ouch. Yeah, have to jump and dodge that attack. You can't just do a regular dodge. It will never work. Stun you real quick. He's out of there. Out of the picture. It's generating more. Almost on cue. Oh, heck. Oh, shit. Oh, I rolled the same direction he swung. No fucking wonder. Woo, buddy. She already hopped out. Yeah, I know it is getting kind of late. She has to be responsible. Which I respect. I mean, I also should be responsible. But, you know, come on. Where's the fun in that? And that attack, there we go. Yeah, I like the charge one, because the ranged attack is tricky. They'll rear back as if they're doing the charge attack, and then they'll do the ranged attack. And the ranged attack you can parry sometimes. But, emphasis on the word sometimes. Oop. Oh, shit. That's one of those times. Oh, it didn't fully parry, though. It's kind of surprising. He's dead. There we go. I might keep this instead of burning it. I think I might just keep it for a bit. So now we can focus on the big guy. Do some pretty big damage too, for that matter. A nice little interruption for him. Make him a little extra sad. That's what's up. Plan was to make you sad, not make me sad. Pretty good damage. It's a shame that that stud ability knocks them back so far, because now it's like I have to kind of catch up with them. See, everything is back. It's not good. Fuck out of here. Oof. That's really good splash damage, unfortunately. We're doing some really good damage for a bit. Oh, Jesus. Not like this, man. We were doing good for a little bit there. I'm surprised it actually worked. Shit, shit.
We go too far.
No, we are still very close. Oh, it really did make that guy respawn, didn't it? Oh, Charlie. Shit. Shit. Ah, oh, fuck. That's such a bummer. The problem is if you miss a parry, if you hit a parry, you get the recharge is pretty quick. It's like less than a second. But if you miss a parry, it takes like a second and a half or so to get back. So if you miss time one hit, you just got to get the fuck out of dodge. And if the thing that's trying to hit you has a huge range, you're just kind of in the danger zone, and you just kind of have to hope you can dodge out of things. A corner cut off the man. So yeah, if you lose enough corner pieces, then you lose the whole. You know, you lose enough of the card, then that's no bueno. Can't dodge that one. And I like air dodge into the floor, so I was instantly on the ground for that one. Oh god, that attack has such a huge range. I'm already out of heals. Fight has just begun. However, we did get the thing that I was using just now, where a successful parry against one guy can sometimes cause something else get parried upon. Oof. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, like, he glows and then rears back and then swings. Like, I keep seeing the glow and I keep panic pressing the button. In my mind, I see the red and I panic and I think, here comes the attack. And it's like, nope, now he's swinging. Now he's throwing the attack at you. It's like, always fuck that up. Gotta get it straight in my head. Summoning more friends. That's very lucky timing on my part. Dang it. This is one of those cases where I just gotta get the fuck out of here because I'm in a bad place there. Dang it, that was really unfortunate. Oh, fuck. Forgot about that attack. Woo, buddy. Man, this is brutal. I guess we could just come back later. I'm not sure what else would change though. It's not like because we've maxed out our level, our armor. So our stats are about as good as they can be right now. What's up, Unstable? Unless there's like more armor things to find. Can I... There was like a way... Oh. And define a custom waypoint. Maybe I should just leave that there for a bit and just come back later. I hate to say it, but we really never got close with that fight. We were just always getting our butt kicked. Buried something there, which is nice. Got a treasure map fragment, very good. Unstable, how you doing, bud? We are playing this game and I'm getting my butt handed to me by a boss battle. It's not even, it's like a bonus boss battle. And it's a boss monster we fought countless times. But it's an extra souped up version and he has so many little buddies that are respawning constantly and it is fucking brutal.
As if Thelos had bound them to all of humanity.
So I've set a waypoint to remind myself to come back later and hopefully have better luck next time around. That shit is fucking nutty. The reason we're here is because we're looking for a side quest thing, but oh, look at this. This boss just spawned in front of us. So we have more friends to play with. Oh, we've at least beaten this guy once before. We'll parry there. Oh, I'm landing in those things. Don't like that. There we go. That's one parry there. Same with you. Landing really far away. Is that enough to freeze? It froze. Except the other guy's way too far away for me to capitalize. Oof. This guy's in a much more advantageous spot than he was last time we fought him. Last time he was awful. Oh, I gotta get past you. No, I'm stuck on your wings. I just took that full hit. Ouch. There's a parry right there. Want to do another one? He does. A third? Go for the hat trick. Do. Perfect. This be enough to kill? There we go. There we go. Living the dream. Got some brewskis. We're chilling with the homies. Sounds like a much better day. I know a couple days ago was not the bestest, but hopefully today is a little bit nicer. The flying guy looks like Wrath. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that a little bit. There's a statue over there. Statue is just begging for me to break the shit out of it. And I shall deliver. It's kind of a tucked away one too, kind of easy to miss. There's been a couple times where, of course, I have never played a Monster Quest game, but where I can kind of see Monster Quest
I'm
vibes.
standing watch here. Someone or something. I'll keep watching.
Okay, looks like he's doing something very important then. Just standing here while I'm doing all the work.
It is time to put this.
But yeah, the way
essence
the
into
combat
into
flows
use.
in this game and the way some of the monsters are designed, I can definitely see, sometimes at least, some Monster Hunter vibes based on what I've seen. But yeah, since I've never played a Monster Hunter game, I can only speculate so much. Statue is out of there. You have a lot of essence banked right now. Want to knock this thing out real quick.
These fires, they are an interesting trick.
That's
Burning
right.
A mixture of oil and essence.
You
Fire's
sound
pretty cool.
curious.
It's actually the opposite of
Humans
cool.
are consistently surprising.
Could be the beer speaking. Still counts. Still counts in my book. Can I walk on top of this chain? No, I cannot. A spike over there. I don't think we ever fought that particular fella. One of these things. Yeah, I'll freaking take it, man. Going this way. Now, this leads me directly back into the clutches of that boss I was just struggling with. And I'll feel like a fool. There was some regular monsters that spawned there, but no bosses. Going up top. This used to be a river. Now it is extremely dry and sad. We'll come back for that in a second. That's where I came from. We're going up this way. Kind of bouncing from one side to the other, aren't we? Definitely want to stay on this high ground as long as we can, because if we fall, getting back is going to be a bear. Actually, look at that. That's exactly where we just came from. Sure enough, we can't avoid this one area, so it seems. Just the last one. Oh, a traveling vendor. That's helpful. Not oh wait, it's far from it. We have a long way to go. Hey, what's up, Jesse? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. A clip from the yes, absolutely, yeah, I'd love to see it. From the one the previous weekend, because yeah, I actually went back and saved a few myself from some of the more ridiculous moments that happened, of which there were several. My favorite is the one when Mallory murdered me. That was the bestest. Oh, is that when Unstable fucked me up? Yeah. Yeah, the best moments were when I died. That was absolutely my favorite. Show me the... Yeah, I'll try to... Oh, we got purple dye. That's cool. Very regal. Yeah, I'll try to grab some later. Yeah, my favorite was the first time I got fucking murdered with some hilarious friendly fire. Yeah, I am very okay for, when it comes to going down with a ship, or not going down with a ship, taking one for the team for the sake of entertainment.
The
Conjurer, I don't know if we
has
fought one
been
of those.
mentioned in many ancient texts, but its purpose is much disputed. For sure, the realm of Thelos lies beyond it. But in the old tongue, a word had many meanings.
Old time.
We know the sundial as an altar, but is it really that? The ancient word could also mean
What's
bridge,
that one?
or gate, or something else entirely. In any case, the sundial is a place of power and worship for Thelos. Godlike powers hold the chains, and only the 1,000-year queen remembers the world without it.
There's a treasure somewhere around here. They were the highlights of the... Yeah. Like I said, it's all for the sake of entertainment. For the sweet, sweet content, I regret nothing. The plot armor, yeah. Well, we determined that Jet, with the aesthetic that his character has, yes, he is the protagonist of this anime, and I'm more than happy to be the red shirt to his Star Trek situation here. And there was a thing. There was a glowy thing that I saw, and I remember thinking, oh, I should come back for this. Now I can't find where the heckle it went. Well, it probably didn't go anywhere, but I went somewhere. I thought it was in front of the traveling vendor, not behind him, and I could be mistaken. I was like, nah, I'll be able to find this again. I don't gotta worry. Yeah, oh well. It probably was something inconsequential anyway. What is guaranteed, though... Oh, well, that's not it. Although that is an anvil. That is helpful. I'll go and grab it. Go and grab that shit. This game, like, it is pretty cool, Jesse. Yeah, I'm really digging it so far. I was getting my butt handed to me earlier too, so it's got some serious challenge aspects to it too.
Some people say it was a gift from Thelos to show
There's the armor. It's the Andromeda engine.
It has always been
oh, this game, really? That's kind of cool. I never even made the correlation there, because that was BioWare, right? I wonder what engine they used in particular for that one. Is there any of these things that I can upgrade? Can't upgrade that one. Can't upgrade that one either. You know what? Yeah, I will go ahead and upgrade this. Oh, I thought that was already at max level. I see. I see now. So that one's at max level, obviously. Oh, I thought it already was maxed out. I misunderstood the assignment. So that one's already up. Oh, no, it's not. It is not already up. Okay. That's only for tier 2. Should I go ahead and do it? Yeah, fuck it. Why the hell not? I'm a little short on that one. That's fine, though. That's fine. So we'll save now. Oh, and by that I mean talk to my blue friend. My naked blue friend. They need hope. It will be nice. Just to save. Oh, Frostbite 3. Interesting. Okay. Frostbite is... Or no, I'm sorry. Frostbite. Yeah, Frostbite the engine, yeah. Like that sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard people talk about that engine before. In some capacity. I can't remember how it came up.
Who is this reckless to sell in these... Greetings. Can I show you my wares?
I've actually never played a single Mass Effect game. Yeah, I really want to. Lost Essence Stones.
Before recently.
Cool.
Can you top that and get me some artisan tools? For I would buy this myself.
It's kind of cool, and I've got the monies for it. I'll take it.
As always. I would buy this myself.
So we can, if you missed certain things, you might have opportunities to grab them later, which is kind of nice. Yes, 7 of these puppies that are on sale. Speaking of which, you might want to buy some things for me. But no, it's a series I really would want. I do want to play. I think I would like it quite a bit.
You don't
Several
need
of
that
things
anymore? Good.
are of a special interest to him.
You don't need that anymore? Good.
Good. It's a weird fit. Yeah, I love his extremely tall hat. You know, we've been doing a lot of stuff for Dare Drop lately. I would have loved if there was a Dare Drop challenge for dress as this man for a stream. I would have been extremely happy. Andromeda. Well, I definitely want to start with the original trilogy, because I've heard the original trilogy is amazing. And I've heard mixed things about Andromeda, but yeah, ideally I would like to eventually play all of them. Full amount of health. Get this one.
I would buy this myself.
And I guess that one too.
Ah, what a great choice.
So I got a couple other things to play with. Things to potentially trick out our build in other unique ways. It's a top fez. Yeah, not a top hat, but a top fez. I like that, Jesse. It's usually pretty cheap, which is nice too. Yeah, that's what the basic gist that I've heard is that the people that didn't like it were people that really liked the other Mass Effect games, which makes perfect sense. Interesting that you suggest that starting with Andromeda. I've never heard that before. Most people just say don't bother with it. Like they say avoid it like the plague. Which is probably not fair. I mean, I know it was very glitchy at first, like when it first dropped. And that those glitches, I think, were at least here's the thing I was looking for. Were at least in some way addressed with patches, that kind of thing. But of course the damage was done. But it sounded like also some people were just bummed by how the Mass Effect trilogy is amazing and Andromeda's story and characters just weren't as memorable for them. So I think Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 just set the bar too high. And everything else just kind of falls short. Has nothing to do with Mass Effect. Yeah. So do you think it's one of those situations where they should have called it something else? I mean, I guess the fact that it wasn't Mass Effect 4 maybe was their attempt at that, but and they still wanted to be in the same universe, but yeah, it's almost like yeah, guys, because it was like a branding situation that kind of screwed them over. It's unfortunate how that works out. How it worked out, rather. That's right. I remember you saying that, Jesse. I remember you said you were going through some Mass Effect recently. It's not up there, is it? Okay, no, it's not. Good. Seems kind of suspicious, this structure over here. I always get nervous when I see these open areas like this. Well, is there anything in there? No. It will be different, yeah. Yeah, love it. Yeah, I know you said it's like some of your, is it your like favorite series? I know you said it's definitely up there for you. I know one of my mods, Dave, that's like his favorite series of games. And for good reason. As everyone says they're amazeballs. I imagine he probably was one of the ones that was maybe none too happy about the whole Andromeda situation when it first launched. So Mass Effect is fair. That okay, gotcha. Could have been better. The fans are being... Was it like the people dogging on the game for like the release bugs? Also, I'm not surprised that EA had a hand in this. That's not terribly surprising. Hate to say it. Because yeah, I remember people memeing real hard on like the animations and like some of the graphical glitches. Just some technical issues that I'm sure have been addressed. It's because, you know, that was real spicy for a bit there. See it. See our destination. A bridge full of winged fellows. Although we've already fought those fellows. And they're just regular. They're just regular lads. They're not nothing spicy. Oh, they wanted more time. So EA was the publisher then. I'm shocked. Shocked that that was a source of friction.
We should head back to the High Priest.
I'm actually not that shocked. Editor's note. Alex was not surprised.
Attracting the race where they want.
What do you mean?
Well, attracting the race is something, But you wouldn't want to attract them to yourself, right?
Well, I do, so I can punch them in the face. So we want to go back to the High Priest and say, hey, yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy. Whatever our protagonist name is. That's how that would go, I think. Ouch. Ouch. See, I missed that first one. Ouch. Did not handle that combat very well. I kind of got my ass kicked a little bit. That's okay. Those guys are kind of chump change relative to other amounts of change. Favorite RPG for... Yeah. I remember you saying it's a big one. I know that's what you've modeled your VTube model after, is one of like the characters or like races in that game. So it's 500 meters that away. I think we've already explored this area. Oh yeah, this is the main temple area. The first one. Yeah, Quarian, there you go, yeah. The only one out there. That's what's up, man. You're unique. Oh, but there was... Oh, I didn't know there was multiplayer in Andromeda. Interesting. There you go. Yeah, Meerkat knows what's up. Meerkat recognizes greatness when he sees it. Mass Effect 3 also had multiplayer. I did not know there was any multiplayer in that series. I always just kind of assumed it was a more single-player kind of experience. Oh, right, we already looted his corpse. I mean, looted his corpse. That sounds so mean. No, I mean, we respectfully resolved his ordeal. And I definitely didn't, grave rob. Of course not. They were harping on us. There you go. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, multiplayer in Mass Effect. And multiple Mass Effect games, no less. Oh, did I just go back the entrance? Go past the entrance? I think I did. Or do we go up? I think I just blinded past what I needed to find. Maybe it wraps around. It's wave-based. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's go around. I think this does wrap around. The original Mass Effect 3. Oh, so the Legendary Edition doesn't have it? Because I do have the Legendary Edition, I think on Humble Bundle. Or, no, Epic Games, I think. Because they were giving it away for free for a bit there. I sniped that shit. Also, random chest on the roof that I somehow missed. There's one other thing. Yes, another shiny.
What are you doing up here?
Don't worry about it.
Down where you belong.
Oh, because he thinks we're one of the guards, because we're kind of dressed like them.
Blessed be the enlightened. But they don't know.
Lord High Priest, I've lit those fires. It's lit, fam.
I have lit the shrines. Will the city be protected now?
So you really are.
This gotta be the original, but it goes on sale.
Yes.
Probably on the
Eternal Shrine shall
whatever
distract
EA
the
store is
wraiths
called.
for the city.
Why are there so
Origin,
many
I think.
wraiths anyway? And so strong? Is it always
I
like
logged
this?
into Origin in a minute. I do have an Origin account, but I'll confess I haven't been on there in a hot minute.
The wraiths are attracted by the gathering of essence.
It happens every year for the Essence Blessing ritual.
It is our role to light the...
Oh. A messenger appears.
What do you want, insolent? Can't you see I was speaking?
Oh, does he have the fucking Mad Max character mask going on there?
What?
Damn it. We have to help.
Wait.
What do you want? I have to go.
Take this. These are the
Oh, now we
robes
get
of
more
the
armor.
holy
Oh,
gods.
after I spent a bunch of money, or not money, but resources upgrading other things.
Can be useful then.
Go, insolent.
You keep using that word, lady. We can look like a priest. I want to upgrade it first before I do anything fancy schmancy. A couple anvils nearby.
I thought lighting those fires was supposed to do something.
The priests are fiddling with magic they don't grasp. What would you have expected?
Keep your voice down in this whole.
Everyone's just yelling at us as we walk by them.
I hope we won't be the next ones.
So you kind of have to with multiplayer. Gotcha. So there's some pro strats then. Very nice. Call of Duty Zombies. Would I lose some gamer cred if I were to tell you I've never played a Call of Duty game before? Maybe a little. I can already answer my own question. Maybe a little bit, Alex. Just a little bit of gamer cred. Nice, we got both in the fire. So much easier to deal with these guys when there's just like a few of them. They're not tied to an annoying ass boss battle. Yeah, he hasn't even noticed me somehow. Catch. Boom, 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 boom. So there is a... Hold on, I'm looking for an anvil. So I can get my shit fancy. So I can get my armor upgraded. So it might be more good than the armor that we have right now, although I love how our current armor looks. There's an anvil just past this boss battle. He's looking right at me. I do kind of want to fight him, but I want to save first. And also, once again, kind of deal with my armor situation here. Armor upgrades. So it's purple. I do like the perps. So I can do 1 tick of an upgrade. So that compared... So let's look at all these. Oh, and spend our perk, I suppose. I'll spend it on... 5 essence stones. Actually, what is our current loadout? Do we have that? 1, 2, 3, 4... I don't think essence stones includes these things. So no, we don't have that right now.
Sometimes.
We might find ourselves in situations where that does happen. Start a combat. Defeating an encounter. Defeating foes. That's actually kind of useful for future upgrades. That might be nice. It's a shit franchise. Yeah, World at War. I mean, that's the thing. I've heard World at War and like the original Modern Warfare was really good. Some Subnautica, nice, man. That's good. Now, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Jesse. Yeah, that's very good. Subnautica is a big one. That's a very good, solid choice of a game. The story for Call of Duty, that is, yeah. Subnautica in VR. Oh man, yeah. I've heard Subnautica in VR is an odd one because I've heard some of the control schemes are not the bestest. But no, I'm glad it was enjoyable, but sorry that it was extremely stressful. Oh yeah, yo, the fan base, gotcha. Yeah, thalassophobia. Or thalassophobia, rather, yeah. Oh, that rough, unstable. I'm sorry. It's not a good time. Oddly enough, we gain offense of all things, but we lose everything else. We turn into a bit of a glass cannon with this one. What else? Same kind of thing here, and that's already fully upgraded. This one's a tank, defense tank, and this one's just awful. And that's a shame because this one looks really cool. And of course that one's also awful. So realistically, this is the best one. For me, it's not worth getting a bit, like, slightly more of an offense, because I don't think offense is our issue. The recovery one is huge. I do lean on recovery quite a bit.
Wraiths.
I think I might do. Actually, hold on. Yeah, cosmetics. Look at that plumage. Oh god, that looks absurd. I'll stick with the default. But this, I think I actually might go back to the lighter red. I think it looks better in cutscenes. Because there's times where it looks like it looks like it's too dark. That's a bit silly. That Nightfall purple is pretty cool. Ooh, the yellow's kind of cool. The yellow trim, the piss yellow. It's a lemon. It's not piss, it's a lemon. keyboard and mouse. I think that's like that's what I've heard, is that it's just not great. I think I'll stick with the silver trim for the VR, which is really a shame because there's something to that. I think there's something cool there that they were like close to reaching. So it's a shame that they kind of bungled the control input. I wonder if there's mods for that or something like that for the control scheme. Just don't get hit, says Unstable. You got me there, man. When you're right, you're right.
Wraiths condense
So I'm
into
gonna
an
save.
essence.
Oh, and I'm gonna restore health and idle. There we go. We're gonna fight this fool.
Wraiths condense into an essence stone.
COD zombies way back in the day. Yeah, Black Ops. Yeah, the original Black Ops and Black Ops 2, I think, were huge. And Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. So 1 and 2. Those are the ones that... Shit, way poorly timed there. Those are the ones, I've heard lots of good things about. Ones that everyone seems to... I mean, I don't know if it's nostalgia, but a lot of people seem to remember very fondly. He's out of there. Got a nice little reasonization going on there. Very good. Stun his ass real quick as well, for good measure. Another one. Very good. Oof. Get one of these at him. Actually, I could probably just finish him right here. Finish him. Oh, it didn't kill him. It did make him sad. And now he's dead. The Dark Ocean. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that shit is kind of nightmare fuel, isn't it? Like the concept, I just don't like actually being in it, yeah. I would imagine then the whole submersible stuff that was going down in the news, what was it, last month, was probably not your favorite because that shit was everywhere and discussions about it was everywhere. And just the fucking nightmare fuel scenario that was described is the, I mean, it really is the stuff of nightmares. Modern Warfare 2 had a good story. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And it's kind of weird because you think Modern Warfare, a lot of us, especially those who've never played the games, think the multiplayer. But it's interesting to me that the single player had such a remarkable story for so many folks. I mean, I think there are folks out there who never even touched the single player. You know, they exclusively play the multiplayer. Sounds like they missed out, honestly. What's over here? Something glowy? Maybe? We've already been here, though, and there was nothing here earlier. Tripwire was... Oh, they stole shit from Killing Floor? Oh, damn it. I love me some Killing Floor. The zombie stuff, right? Gotcha. Because I love me some Killing Floor 2 in particular. I'm gonna try against my better judgment. I'm gonna go save and I'm gonna try that boss battle again. Against my better judgment, now that I just like fucking murdered that one boss pretty easily, I'm feeling overconfident. So yeah, so it was the Call of Duty zombie stuff was infringing. Yeah, I'm guessing Killing Floor 2 in particular is probably what the sticking point was. Oh, please. Modern Warfare 1 or 2. I think there was some kind of remaster, or is going to be some kind of remaster of 1 or 2, and or 2 eventually, but I can't remember the details. Oh, I'm like standing right over the anvil. It is right here. Can I do any armor upgrades? Oh, we have a ways to go before we can do that one. So it's gonna be that a ways. And to be clear, is this the stuff that I want to stick with? Is that one is good? That one's good. That one is good. It's a small amount of the damage, though. But I think it might be enough, because like we will be doing a lot of parries in this fight. We've also upgraded several of our essence stones that we were relying on, so I think we'll be in a lot better shape. Especially when it comes to those parries. The new stuff, not so much, yeah. Or maybe, okay, so maybe the originals then. I'm back, bitches! I think I saved. Did I save? I guess I'll find out. Okay, well, off to a great start. Have done no damage to anybody. Fun. Hitting things that are frozen, which is good. It's doing the tornado. Yep. Oh, I took that on the chin. I was trying to finish that one fella. Still got a little hit. Oh, God. Way too early. Ah, crap. This is an unfortunately familiar sight where I'm getting sniped by these fools. Get some of the health back, please. Please and thank you. Turns into a tornado. He doesn't launch the tornado, he becomes the tornado. Stun him real quick. He's gonna make some new friends real soon here. There we go. That like swing noise, I'm not exactly sure what that's getting at necessarily. Oh, I didn't interrupt him, that's a shame. Actually kind of surprised he's not making new friends. Figured he was gonna summon more buddies. Getting a little bit spicy. Couple hits there. This is going a little bit better. Still one of these at him. Oh, he kind of went through though. Man, really did it to me like that, didn't he? Oh, that was very lucky. I'm glad that procced when it did. Shield just protects him. Yeah, it's a shame. Not gonna burn the momentum on that thing. I'll freeze him and one of the other guys. Nice. I'm stuck on him. Oh, that's okay. That's good. That's good. I'm trying to be able to get away in time. This kill? This actually might kill. No, it didn't kill, but it fucked him up real good. Oh, now he's mad. So I would rather not have the lock on anything right now. At least I'm full health. Oh, Jesus, that thing lasts forever. Wow, I thought I'd be able to outrun it. Oh, shit. Man, it's really hard to time that. And finally, that piece is down. Oof. There we go. I was gonna say if I can get one more... Oh, don't get stuck underneath him. Shit. Can't capitalize when I'm underneath him like that. Shit, that's a shame. And turn into a tornado. Gosh darn it, that was my opportunity. I was there. He was frozen. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Whew. We freaking got there. So the secret really was a matter of kind of retooling our kit and, more importantly, upgrading a bunch of things. Upgrading a bunch of these guys that I didn't realize I hadn't properly upgraded because I was looking at them wrong because I had already invested in one upgrade. I thought when it says next, I thought that means... I thought that's where we started, but you start at the base level. There's sometimes 2 or 3 tiers of them, so I just kind of misunderstood what the UI was getting at. So now, after all that trouble, what's our reward? A new idol. Massively increase your defense for 10 seconds. That actually is pretty dang good. Wish I could dual wield idols, because some of these are really good. Massively increase the restoration rate. But then it says, I wish I could see what does massive defense look like? Massively increase your defense for 10 seconds. That's a long time. Let's try it. Let's get caught up on chat. That was an intense boss battle. Oh, have a good night, Jesse. Sorry if I missed you there. Have a good night, buddy. Some Killing Floor. Yeah, dude, I love the original Killing Floor, maybe more than Killing Floor 2. Is it exclusively because of the ridiculous voice acting? No, but also yes. I like Killing Floor 2 a lot, but yeah, 1 is... I kind of love the jank of 1. It's its own special thing, honestly. Oh no, for unstable. Unstable got jump scared. I've had that too. It's like, yeah, you leave OBS open and suddenly it's like, oh Jesus, why am I hearing things? Why am I hearing noises? Cut some custom servers for BattleBit. I'm kind of surprised they don't already have that as an option, because yes, that would be, I would imagine, a heavily requested feature. Not heavily demanded. See if I can find that treasure map. Nice animal friend over here. Very good. He's just chilling. Look to see if there's any other possibilities for animal treasure. There's a treasure chest right there. That's an animal treasure right there. Now, sometimes they'll lead you to cool stuff. I'm just gonna wait here for a second as I get caught up on chat. Yeah, I got some BattleBit with custom servers, though. There you go. Has a possibility to be so much more. BattleBit does, that is. I mean, the game's been popping off. It's been selling gangbusters, and it's been scratching a lot of itches for people who want the Call of Duty style game. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's great that it's been doing so well. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know you said that, yeah, you turned your XCOM installation into an XCOM... into Mass Effect featuring XCOM gameplay features. If I want to fight Tail Whipper again. We've already fought him twice now. Guy's a big old nerd. That's fantastic. Lots of game modes being worked on. That's cool. Like actively being developed, that kind of thing. So that sounds pretty slick. Oh, lucky us, we get to fight not 1 but 2 divers. Catch. It's the wrong button to press. Want to stick with this guy? Oof. I have missed every single parry. I haven't made a single parry with these guys. Go ahead and break his armor real quick, and then I'll break his face. I don't like how it automatically locks on. I don't always like the locking mechanic. got some of his armor back or something. I'm up too high now. Both. So I killed one outright. There we go, that's one parry, there we go. Actually hoping for maybe them to give me an opportunity. There we go, like that, perfect. Tails like a punching bag. Oh, can't do that one. I can interrupt him. There we go. He's real sad now. Good. Making more friends, I can just tell. I beat the shit out of one of them. I'd like to finish you, please. There we go. Finish him. Punch. Haven't played on stream yet, that is. Yeah, the cool XCOM stuff. The hella XCOM mods. The originality of the XCOM. It's a very solid game, yeah. And of course, the original XCOM games kind of set the stage for that like style of gameplay, but yeah, the series as a whole very much has my attention. It's always been a series I've kind of wanted to get into because I feel like I enjoy that gameplay loop and this sometimes bullshit RNG of hit chances fucking you over. It's a 95% chance. How did I miss 3 times in a row? That kind of shit. Because I mean, I'm a Mario Party guy, right? I'm a man who thrives with bullshit RNG, both for and against me.
They're dead.
This level of destruction. Be careful. Something is coming.
Oh, it's another one of these. How did I miss this guy? Who's doing one of these? I missed. It's a treasure chest that he's guarding. How industrious. Ouch. Is that enough to freeze? No, it's not. I'm gonna go for a stun. Oh, how am I missing? I'm like too far away, I think. Yep. That's a shame. I was hoping to kill that guy. Alright, I don't know why I keep trying to parry that attack, knowing that it does not work. There we go. He's out of there. Oh, I'm actually was not sure that was gonna work. I just cannot kill this guy. He's like hiding behind his buddy. He's hiding behind the boss so efficiently I can't snipe him. Finally, he's out of there. Man, that guy's he's been at like 1 health for way too long. Up damn time someone taught him a lesson. The lesson that it's not good to be a bad guy. Crime doesn't pay. Unless you're a bank robber or something, and at which point maybe you can get away with it. Maybe it pays for a second until you get got. Oh. There we go. Yeah, if you're a bank robber, it pays for at least a few, for like a little bit, until you get fucking got by and thrown in prison. That's a rough attack to not be ready for. Because if you get knocked down, you are guaranteed to get hit by the next 2 attacks. So you just have to hope you have enough health. That's one of those you just got to get good kind of attacks. Just got to know it and remember that it shows up only in the higher difficult once the guy is basically low on health. Ouch. That's not good. Yeah, that's that one right there. Yeah, there we go. Leave now. No, I know. I don't want to leave. Oh, we did kill him. Okay, good. I wasn't sure he was that low on health. Hadn't seen his health bar in a minute. Got a bunch of resources there. It's a Battlefield-based game. BattleBit, I'm guessing. BattleBit is more like Battlefield 4. They're balancing it pretty well. That's good. I mean, I imagine keeping them balanced is probably one of the tricky aspects of the game. You'll love me some Mario Party. Yeah, Mario Party is a test of someone's ability to deal with and accept RNG bullshit. Because yeah, you will get Mario Partied. People talk about getting Mario Karted, where if you're performing too well, the game is more likely to have NPCs or human players even get really good items that'll fuck you over. But Mario Party has maybe some of that, but it seems like it has more of like, no, it's gonna be random. Everything's made up and the points don't matter, and get good. Not even get good, but like get mad basically. The game basically challenges you, like, you mad this guy just stole your star, stay mad. And that's just kind of the game. So I think, like, if you have an ability to handle the game throwing that level of bullshit at you, then yeah, you can handle other games with RNG that is at times going to be aggressive, aggressively unkind. But somewhere around, yeah. It's a pretty small circle wherever this thing is. Until you politics joke. Also accurate. Also very accurate. Apparently I'm standing right over wherever this thing is. Some strip boxing. Oh, now it's a party. People talk about boxing chess, but strip boxing, that's a new one. Where's the starting treasure? Treasure thingy. It's on my map. It's taunting me. It's usually the kind of thing that you have to summon out of the earth. Out of the earths. It could be at the above me, I guess. I can actually check the let's see, journey. When is it? Oh, it'd be one of these. Under the arches of the stone. Above is a gate. Look closely above the gate. Above the gate, it says. Oh, unless it's below here, it wouldn't be below, would it? No, it is not. Stay mad. Oh, yeah, L plus ratio plus you fell off. Yeah, it's the whole 9 yards, honestly. Whether that be human players fucking you over or NPC players, it's all the same. That matters not. All that is consistent is the gamer rage. Is it? It's I saw when I hear them talk about the gates, I think of this down here. We've already been down here. So look closely above it. I can't go above that. This is just a bunch of rubble. apparently right above. Well, of course, it's not a teensy tiny radius, but it's fairly small. This right here, that's more of a tunnel. Yeah, see, but then we're outside of the radius. So yeah, I think this is where a gate would be normally. Then there's the bad luck spaces. Yeah, an unfortunate happening space, that kind of thing. Oh yeah. All too familiar. Maybe out here. It would make the most sense for it to be up on top of this structure. That would make the most sense, but it wasn't up there. I really feel like I've checked everything. Arches of the stone. There's a gate. Look above it. Arches of stone. I mean, this is all one big old covered stone structure, all right. We can't go underneath, and I don't think. Oh, well, yeah, we can't go down that way either. We already tried that. This doesn't extend far enough. It's around here somewhere, unless it's above us. I think it would work that way. Does it extend back this way, maybe? I already looked down here. Seems like the kind of thing that's going to lead to me falling and having a, the game, like, having to replace me back up. Yeah. You land on an event stage, or an event spot, and now Bowser has sex with your mom. Yeah, you landed on a... God, I remember Mario Party 1. Mario Party 1 was the worst offender of this, because they would be like, oh, you landed on a Bowser space, and you have a star but no coins. Bowser is gonna steal your star and give you 5 coins. It's like, oh, thanks, Bowser. That's so nice. And it was so easy for certain stages where, like, Peach's birthday cake stage is a good example of this, where you could spend like 30 coins to plant a piranha plant on the ground, and if a bad guy... Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. If a bad guy lands on that space and they have a star, it'll just steal the star outright. With no protection possibilities. It's just instantaneous bullshit. And stealing coins from Boo was free. So you could just get free coins from anybody ever, and it was like a guaranteed 20+ coin drop each time. And then there's the mini games, like the grab bag mini games, where you could like steal upwards of 30 or 40 coins from somebody. And then there's the crane game mini game that guaranteed a 1/3 coin steal, like 1/3 of all their total coins. So you get that shit late game. Shit was brutal. And there's Shake. What's up, bud? Thank you very much, Mr. Shake. And it's the big old raid. I'm currently looking for an extra secret. There's a treasure buried here that I cannot find, and I'm looking everywhere. Steal stars, and other characters can get them to steal. Well, I know you can use Boo to steal stars. That's like the big thing in the original games, at least. I've actually yet to play Super Mario Party. But thank you, Shake. Thank you very much, my man. And as the big old raid, how's Mr. Shake been doing? Let's do a quick shout out for our friend. And as the big old raid, what a freaking homie. Let's bring the game back. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to abandon this because I really have no idea where this thing is. It's apparently somewhere over here, and I can't find shit. The description is very unhelpful, so I'm just like I feel like I'm losing my patience with this thing. We're playing some Atlas Fallen. Game is really solid, even if some of the secrets are unfortunately opaque and where they are hidden. I mean, I guess that's what makes them secret, is being completely lost. Unless, like, we can really climb this thing, but I feel like there were invisible walls last time I tried this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something up here, but I was not so convinced last time. Ooh, maybe up here. Ooh, I hadn't gone up this way. This would be a really sneaky place there. I think that might be it. Yeah, we tried going up that other direction and we got hit by some invisible walls. There we go. Oh, doing some vacationing, man. But the streams happen. Well, I hope the vacation's going well. I appreciate that raid, buddy. Very generous of you. Now, the offer's on the table. If you have any clips you want to share, as always, Shake, you probably know how this works. But if you got stuff to do, family to visit, I totally get it. But thank you, my friend. Very generous. I'm actually going on vacation myself in a couple days. And I will not be streaming while I'm gone. I would like to. It'd be cool, but there's really no, like, setup for it that would be doable. So we'll just hold off on streams while I'm in Florida on the beach. As much as I'm sure a shirtless beach Alex is what everyone is clamoring for. We're going to Toronto. Well, I'm going to Florida, which is geographically adjacent to Toronto in some ways. Now, it'll be a good time. We'll be just the wifey and I going on a little trip. Will be a nice one. Be there for 5 nights. Should be a good time. They're pretty much the same place. If you squint your eyes and turn off your temperature brain receptors, you know, so that your skin can tell what temperature it is, then they look the same pretty much. It's barely doable. Yeah, I respect the fact that you're keeping up with the streams, bud. Keeping to your schedule. That requires discipline that I do not have.
The echo of an anvil.
There's an anvil nearby, you say? I thought I'd gotten the anvil that was near here, but maybe I have not. We killed the big guy. Oh, but we didn't kill the big enough guy. Can I talk to you? Nope, we have to kill the Sorer.
I've never seen its like before.
Is that the thing that killed everyone?
We must take it down now.
But I stunned his ass. Doesn't feel so cool now. He's yet to summon any buddies. Stun him real quick. He does not get stunned. He just gets mad. Ouch. There we go. He's like, ooh, ooh, as we're smacking him around. That tornado's making him real mad. Good. Get mad. Fucking nerd. Well, he's got hammers too. He's trying to get hammered on here. Ouch. Oh, he's got that. Can't dodge that one. I go for another parry. Oh, I got it. I wasn't sure that actually worked. If there was a stone we could get that would make the parries, like, make the window for a parry go a little bit higher, I would gladly take it. With no hesitation. I don't know what voice I'm hearing, but somebody is being very encouraging to our guy, which is very nice. Them stumble. I'm surprised that worked. That guy actually was pretty easy.
That wraith was something.
I think we cut our teeth on the harder and much more annoying fights earlier. That guy was nothing compared to some of the other fights.
They put their trust in the enlightened, yet they are nothing but deceivers, playing with powers they do not understand.
Looks like a floating blue brain
and even when you,
in that particular.
Risk your life to defend
like with just the way he looks right now. It's like I'm talking to like a disembodied brain.
I'm just glad I can protect people.
We'll be humble. Go for the humble one.
For how long? This has to end, one way or another.
Let's get into the city.
5 nights in Florida. It's pretty, yeah. I'm hoping for some Florida man situations. Not that I'm in them, but I can observe them from afar safely. Gonna climb up the Hydra's back now. Yeah, some Elden Ring shit. There you go. I was actually, when I think climbing up the bad guy's back, I think more Shadow of the Colossus.
What was that? Magic? Are you with the enlightened?
No, I'm just really fucking cool.
So, can you open the gates now?
Sure. Thelos praise you.
Fools. not realizing that Thelos is the reason wraiths exist.
Don't you worry about Thalos and the Wraiths existing. Let me worry about blank. Anything else on the outside here? There was an anvil that I did not get, but I guess I didn't need it. And I fucked those guys up real good. So Morath, this guy, he's back. I thought he was dead.
We were fated to meet again. Filth. Bringing that cursed relic into this holy city.
This cursed relic has just saved your skin.
Insolence.
I don't like that word so much.
I am an honorable man. I can only see that the people of Lithasta will be thankful to you, despite your true worth.
That
Let's fuck him up.
took its toll, but I can still deal with you.
Thelos has chosen me once, and you ran. Do not run next time. The people may be thankful, but I still know what you are. Do not disturb this holy place.
I think we could take him.
My eyes on you.
No question here. We could take his ass.
Do you not want to deal with him?
I think we have better things to do.
Indeed. They could attack at any moment.
Now, a reef.
Gonna find that guy? Oh, because he went missing or some shit. 15-second video. You can just post a link, Meerkat. It'll be a free redemption. Although we'll probably watch it after we wrap up here. It is getting pretty late. I will need to wrap up in a little bit.
I want you to know that he's waiting near the entrance to the palace.
Thank you. You seem to know a lot.
We see a lot in the city.
I was worried he was gonna just disappear on us.
Always willing to give you information.
Is there anyone that could use my help?
I think the fruit vendor had trouble with a thief.
We know about those.
What can you tell me about this?
This here is the
This is the market. There's people. That's helpful. Got any sick-ass gossip? Spill the tea, sis.
The whole city is tense.
All right, good.
I don't need...
There's a fruit seller. He says, I have a problem with thieves.
You have to help me.
So I'm gonna poison my lemons with actual piss. That'll show him.
10 apples. A fortune.
How do you make off an entire box of apples like that?
I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you, traveler. That thief also took some of my personal notes, contracts and such. If you
It's in the upper city.
sure they do not fall into the wrong hands,
I will see what I can do.
They say taints. Let's just assume yes. Whatever's funnier. If that's like if it would be funny if that's the case, then yes.
Lots of weapons being smuggled today. The Queen must be informed.
Finest imported wares, the most fragrant
Is there any
no one else can offer you what I have.
any merchants here that I can buy things from?
Lower city.
What? I didn't do anything.
I'm sure you were having degenerate thoughts.
Can I just fucking punch his ass out?
My eyes hurt from just looking at you.
Help! Anyone?
What's going on here?
Oh.
Is there an option to just deck this purple man's in the face?
Unnamed his place in this world.
And why are you doing this? Did he harm you? Threaten you?
Oh, there's Dexter Dog.
All unnamed are an offense by their very nature.
I suggest you go. Quickly, before my restraint is completely gone.
I'm leaving.
Got the doggy.
I'm filing a complaint with the Queen.
Thank you. I was on my way to work when he started shouting.
We unnamed look out for each other.
We do. I'm in your debt.
I got a
Please
dog.
forgive that I can't show my gratitude right now.
Maybe he'll be back to like help us out with something later on. I mean, just picking some flowers. You know, you're the hero of the city. You're saving the world, all that jazz. You got to stop and be able to smell the roses and pick the daffodils.
The essence trade is declining.
And fresh garlic sauce. Oh, there you go.
From the city.
Oh man, that shit was garlic. That's what's up, man. That sounds nice. Get some fresh stuff.
Was buried there, and we were not even able to recover the bodies. The road has already been buried by sand.
Okay. I wonder if they were gonna offer some kind of side quest or something. This man's just tooting away. Getting up more Dale Gribble vines. It's a smelling salt now because it's so potent. What kinds of things do you want, or have you already used your cool new garlic salt on?
Do not loiter here.
Oh, we're picking up. We're really just finding individual apples, huh? Yeah, like if you had... new form, really nice. Some, if you had some recipes in mind, that kind of thing.
You are roaming the city.
I know. I've already encountered your little circle.
Then you know we can provide you with information.
Can I help out somehow?
I heard Lady Catherine is missing two of... And
Surprising
apparently
two workers.
have sent some new faces to the prison up...
I think we already did that one.
Dangerous prisoner.
Yeah, I think we already did that one. We should be good.
What can you tell me about
For city is the rich part, so this is Lithesta proper
also
then.
the only district with an entrance.
And it leads to the Queen's place. Good, that's where we're going.
What's been happening recently?
A family of nobles was duped into buying tickets to the Essence ritual.
I don't need...
You can see that not going over so well. Terror ant. Oh my god. The ants have been shunted. That's what I like to hear. Those things work wonders, man. I don't know what deal with the devil that the tarot company made in order to make those things work as well as they do, but goddamn if they aren't the most effective and murderous ant-murderer devices out there. Works better than anything else out there, I think. Key West had a fire chief.
Clashes with our architecture.
Oh my god. Drug trafficking. Oh my fucking lord. That's wild. Is he the Florida man? He might be the quintessential Florida man. That's the kind of shit where, like, if that were to be in like a D&D game or something, I would be like, that's too ridiculous. Like, come on. Hello? I can't pick this up. Am I carrying too many apples? Is there a maximum number of apples I can be holding at any given time? Might be a quest item. Quests. 3 apples. An atypical apple came from a distant land. Bum farto. Like mashing E, I cannot grab it. Maybe I gotta bring the apples back to that guy first. Like, I found some stuffs. Is this putting me on the right path? Tuna melt. So tuna melt with some garlic salt. Interesting. I wouldn't think. Is it like just a dash of garlic salt for the tuna melt? Because I wouldn't think of a tuna melt being necessarily needing to be salty.
Not all of...
Did you find it?
What about the thief?
He came out of those shady alleys. Looked like one of those roughed up beggars.
Tackled you and ran off with the stuff. It's weird I can't pick up all the apples. Maybe there's... It's like the game saying, like, just keep following this path, maybe. Selling cocaine out of the firehouse. CIA probably got his ass. Sounds like he was being not smart about any part of the situation. Can I pick up the apple? Apples are for chumps. Oh, sorry. I accidentally broke everything. Sorry. Whoops, sorry. Whoops. Oh my god, it's an accident. Sorry. Whoops. Oh, I pressed the button and I killed a barrel.
We have all the...
My goodness. Gauntlet bearer, please, listen a moment.
Are you alright? What's
Depends on how... Oh, that's good. That's good because I've been practicing.
That you are unnamed.
I'm not ashamed of my background.
Nor should you be. But 2 of my new friends have disappeared.
New friends?
Dusty and Rag.
Dusty and Rag? Why are you people named so fucking weird? I mean, she's got a pretty normal name, but... Like, what was the guy's name? Reck? R-E-C-K? That's not a real name.
One of my other friends thought he saw Dusty.
Like, Dusty's
on
a
your
fairly
trade
normal
route.
name, but Dusty and
There's the
Rag,
forest.
just an
The 2
odd
were
combo right there.
If Rag is there, Dusty will be close behind.
Who are
Fucking NPCs in this game, man.
Rag, their master beat them terribly.
They've been horribly abused by their superior.
I'll try my best.
By the supervisor. Can I break more shit? Oh no, an accident! Oh no, whoops!
This fruit is most delicious. What is it?
An apple, sprinkled with essence.
Sprinkled with cocaine.
Sounds expensive.
Oh, please.
Whoops. Okay, so we're in the right general vicinity. Whatever reason, some apples are illegal to be retrieved. But I can get that one. I don't know why this one's being so weird. So if I have to retrieve all 10 apples, And that one prevents me. I'm gonna be so salty about the whole situation. I'll be garlic salty. Hello, sketchy person. He seems legit.
Hello there. Can I help you?
I heard someone stole.
What's up,
from one of the
RT? We have a
vendors
hotline for the
recently.
supervisor.
A box of apples and some other belongings.
No. No,
For
I'm sorry.
Fallout
No,
4.
if you'll excuse
Oh,
me,
modded NPC. Oh my god, it crashes the game. That's awesome.
All right, it was me. I didn't mean to cause trouble. I needed to eat.
What an entire box of apples, bro.
Constantly throwing decent food in the gutter. Now listen to me. I got this treasure map. I'll give it to you. Here, you can have it. But please, don't sell me out to him.
Why would I listen to a thief?
I'm a common unnamed.
I will think about it.
Oh, but he did give me the treasure map.
Hello?
That it? Okay. We can choose whether or not to rat him out, I suppose. I think we still have to get all the apples back, though, regardless. Oh no, an accident! Because we got a bunch of them. Yeah, and it's obviously a mod, right? That wouldn't be in the vanilla game. There's just no way. That is extremely funny, though. Ooh, nice little vantage point. That's extremely helpful because there's a lot of shit in this city.
Treasures. Let us mark some of them on our map.
I'm not gonna remember the locations, of course not. But you know, we'll grab what we can. So I guess the upper city is just really this little tunnel area. There's no like particular transition sequence. Yeah, you're just there suddenly. So that's kind of nice. I keep hoping when I come back I can grab it, but nope, still can't do it unless I'm like too far away somehow. Mashing the E button, can't do it. Can't pick it up. That apple is illegal. That's an apple you can only look at and appreciate from afar. If you get too close to it and try to pick it up, the apple police will arrest your ass. They are very real.
I was speaking to Handrilla the other morning.
The lore nugget.
In hushed tones, of course, about our beloved queen. He agreed with me that she was far more active in the old days, leading the troops into battle, that
can't
sort
go that
of
way.
thing. But neither of us have ever seen her. Not once. And we've looked. She rarely even leaves the palace.
The main quest.
Handrilla swears he saw her at a window
It's so
once.
nice and
But the poor
quiet
fool
when the
was
city is
probably
under
gurning at a handmaid. Is she getting old, I wonder? Did
Disobedience is a
Thelos
crime
take
in the
back their
eyes of
gift?
Thelos.
Time will tell.
Warden? Is that you from the...
Oh, the guy's name was Warden, apparently.
Are you with Tracker?
Leave.
Xbox. Oh, jeez, that's brutal.
To an unnamed.
Hey, where...
The captain knows I'm a former unnamed, but on the way to the city, I said things to her. If I could change that, if there is anything I can do to help, please leave.
Interesting. Couple other artifacts, see they're all training and whatnot.
Every bit of your appearance.
They don't seem extremely confident, but maybe they'll be able to help when things get weird later on, inevitably.
I feel my will weakening. I feel the voice of Thelos in my
Info about the
head,
tail whipper, which is good.
and I am afraid. I have traveled far, almost to the Heartlands. The last expedition took its toll. I feel closer to my god than ever before, but a part of me shies away.
Big old cannibals,
I
too.
must banish this heathen within, give myself over to Thelos' will. I am the instrument of Thelos' grace. I am their hand. I am their voice.
Yeah, so that's the captain guy.
We
The
are
voice we're hearing.
becoming one.
And he's probably gonna like transform into the final boss at some point near the end of the game. Like, you know this is gonna only end up poorly for everybody. Okay, let's go and talk to the guy because I can't fucking pick up his apples and I'm sad about it.
Why do they put
And of
up
course,
a
the main
shrine in the middle of
quest
our pretty plaza?
is over there. What I should probably do is find an anvil, because I'm actually kind of surprised there are no anvils around here. In fact, yeah, the nearest one is fairly far away. What's that one for? True freedom. Quests. Oh, that's one of the people that ran away. Okay, so or ran away or got abducted. I bet they ran, though. The game is pretty... It is. Yeah, I think the game does pretty well visually. I'm, like, not a huge stickler for graphics. I'm pretty easy to please, honestly. And, again, since I usually mostly stream older games, it's not very often I get to appreciate a brand new game with brand new looking graphics kinds of situations. So, it is kind of nice. Being able to kind of drink in a pretty sight like this. This place is fancy. This is the palace proper. And they're doing lots of worship. There's Morath, yep, in all of his splendor. We'll experience this place next time. This place is very happening for sure. I'm gonna go over to that side quest location we marked on the map, and more importantly, hit up the anvil. It is getting pretty late to wrap up. Getting pretty close. What am I trying to say? Getting pretty late and close to wrapping up. You can tell I'm getting tired because I just sometimes forget how to talk a little bit. You know how it is. But then we want to watch, I think it was Meerkat who had a video. A little 15-second quickie. Still lots of these things we cannot reveal, unearth, or reveal. Apparently a wildlife sanctuary around here as well. This seems like a fight would happen here if I were to get too close, so we'll just save that for next time. It seems like a mini-boss kind of thing, like something that would have a bad guy sprout up out of nowhere. Was it up top? It might be. It is absolutely up top. Can I just kind of swoosh my way up? Maybe. This is not the intended route. Oh, invisible walls. Oh, invisible walls. I should have known. How do I do this? Maybe I can just kind of hug this. See if that works. Too late for an MS Paint? Yeah, I would say probably for tonight. But I plan on streaming tomorrow, though. So we'll have more opportunities tomorrow. There we go. Or is that... Wait, hold on. So it's on the other side, maybe? I just drop down? That doesn't seem right. Oh, maybe I do just drop down. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, I thought it was up top, and I was like, I'm not even sure if you can climb this thing. It's because you can't. That's why. So we'll go ahead and... I'm just going to go ahead and restore health. I'm just going to go and save. There's some upgrades we want to do, because now we have quite a lot of the essence dust, the resources for upgrading things. But we'll deal with that next time. It is getting quite late. Because I gotta get up early. I gotta get up early because I gotta go to the office tomorrow, so